What's happening? Man, I don't know if y'all got the notification. I don't know if it went out. I might be shadow banned. I might not be. I don't go live no more. This is just me doing some stuff because somebody asked me in the comments. They was like, man, go live, man, go live. You know what I'm saying? Interact with people. You need to go live, man. They want me to go live and go in on somebody. I can give me a few victims, but I ain't trying to do nothing. I don't entertain none of that. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody's saying about me or none of that. So what's up, man? This is live right here. You guys tapping in. If you're tapping in late, this live just if you want a real live story, like on the spot. Any questions? You want to ask some questions or something? Because people be looking at the stories now and I'm knowing they curious. They be wondering what's going on. Third boy, what's happening, man? Yeah, man, this is real live storytelling right here. Y'all pick the story. Y'all pick a topic. And I'm gonna tell you a real story. It's a real story, not a YouTube story, but a real one. People was asking me about the story I told that happened at the store, right? And I patched dude up. That was just on the whim. I don't know what I was doing, but I had seen it before. So I was like, why not? You know what I'm saying? We're gonna see the brother die. Man, come on, man. No, ain't nobody that callous. So I did what I had to do. But then I just hate people being ungrateful. You know what I mean? People being ungrateful. It's just sad, man. It's just a sad thing. So people should never be ungrateful when you help them. Sometimes, man, people be ungrateful when you just give them a pass. I done seen that a lot. I done seen a lot of that. You give them a pass, and then they just think they can just keep on doing some stuff. Then next thing you know, they be talking about, damn, bro, what I do to him? I didn't do nothing. Yeah, okay. Talk yourself into something. Or you kept doing some stuff and ran yourself into a wreck. But, you know, we'll let people get up in here, man, before I go to just really going down through that. Anybody want to ask a story? I don't care. I'm going to answer it. This is like a Q&A. This is a Q&A type of thing. Straight up. Eat me a few of these chips. I'm going to sit here. And we're going to chop it up. Anybody got questions? Anybody want to know something? Ask me. Matter of fact, I'm gonna drop the ladder in the chat too. Never know, man. Somebody might want to climb the ladder. Somebody might want to get on the ladder and be tripping. Yep, it's just how I go. Here, let me pin that. Put that up there. Man, what's up? I wonder why my notifications not going out. I just don't understand that. I do got a story though. Got a preview story. Salute, good. What's happening? This is the Q&A. The pull the string on the thing. You know how you used to get the little thing and turn it and then pull the phone, and pull it and spin and then stop on whatever animal and tell you what it is, make the sound. Yeah, this is what this is. You want to get a story? Want to get a story going? Ask. I got you. Nick kept saying, somebody kept hitting me, man, talking about, hey, man, you don't really be telling no real deep story. Like, you know what I'm saying? We want to hear some real game banging story for something like that. Hey, man, this is like Dragnet. Man, the names and the events have been changed to protect the innocent. You know what I'm saying? Dude, did you get a notification? Anybody watching, did y'all get a notification? I think I'm shadow banned. Something going on. Nobody get notifications when I drop something. This live been sitting up here about 2 hours. I know people should have got notifications. Uh-oh. Oh, okay, you did? Man, it's slow rolling then. People so not used to me going live no more. They be like, man, I ain't even looking. They can't believe it. You live? What? You live? Yeah, I'm live. We even get into it right here. We'll sock it out with somebody on live. What's up? Straight up. If not, I'm gonna kick some knowledge. Y'all know that. Look. See this? We got some knowledge up in it. Y'all want this story? I'm gonna kick this knowledge. I'm gonna kick this 360, man. We're gonna get in this cipher, man. We're gonna chop up something. You know what I'm saying? That's good. You got your notification track. At least we know it's working. Bow, wow, wow, wow. Man, it's been a long time since I did a live. This kind of weird. I'm gonna see, man. Don't nobody. Only got 5 people watching. That's good. I'd expect about 2. To be honest with y'all, because I didn't really be doing nothing. I was an upload mania. You know what I'm saying? This a rare event right here. This was one of them times you get to interact with somebody. Real tough, like. Everybody else, they be looking for some drama, boy. They want me to beef with somebody. I can do that too. I'll do that. Who y'all want me to beef with? Can't be a YouTuber. Can't be no YouTuber. They ain't no competition. They ain't no competition. If they're a YouTuber, they not competition. That ain't even a beef. I like some pawing and scratching. They're like 2 cats getting into it. What up, my G? Like 2 cats scratching in the middle of the night. That's what them YouTube beats sound like. 2 cats. They be pawing and scratching each other in the middle of the night. What's up, man? Let me see. We've been on 7 minutes, almost 8 minutes. Notifications slow, man. They gotta be. Them notifications slow boogie. Slow boogie. But guess what? They got a notepad full of work, though. They got a notepad full of work. I would put y'all on this. I would put y'all on that. You can't see that. Can y'all see that? Damn, I wonder why that's blurry like that. I guess because of my background. And they say, tell us a story about your first day in LA. Ooh, that's a good one. All right, that's a good one. My first day. Now, okay, hold up. We got to get clarity on this story. Now, what time are we talking about? The very, very first time? Because I was like 5 years old. If we talking about is a certain time frame, we need a time frame. I'm going to need a time frame. Like, just give me a time frame. What's up, Carmel? Yeah, I need the time frame. Nobody say. So what we talking about? Teens, 20s, like what we talking about? Like, you know what I'm saying? I need a time frame. Give me a time frame. A time you can remember. I bet. Okay. This is even better. My first introduction to gang life. I'm gonna tell that story. This is my first introduction to gang life, right? This is like 1981. I'm with my uncle, and we chilling, and he riding nephew around. You know, we bending corners and we doing our little thing, and you know, he got a big cookie on the seat. You know what I'm saying? This before all the, you know what I'm saying, the extra shenanigans went on. So, you know, we pull up. You know, he full throttle, you know what I'm saying? He bought, you know what I'm saying? He bought his business, man, you know what I'm saying? Leaving his footprints in the concrete. You understand me? I heard this, you know what I'm saying, this concrete Vietnam that they living in. I ain't living there yet. You know what I'm saying? I haven't always been there. So I'm just, you know, I'm on visitation rights right now. So at this particular time, I'm 13 years old, right? I'm 13 years old, and I'm riding with my uncle. And it's, you know what I'm saying, the sun and just set in the mean streets, you know what I'm saying, the South Central, man, it get ugly and wicked at night. You know what I'm saying? So we rolling. He pull up, and you know what I'm saying, he got your boy, he gonna break him off some. So, well, in the process of him take care of his business, I'm over here sitting in the passenger seat. I'm just a little, I ain't naive. I ain't like, you know what I'm saying, like I don't know nothing. I've been doing my little thing in Texas, but this right here, this the big leagues. Like this the big leagues. This the major leagues right here. I'm still playing down here, and you know what I'm saying, in the Triple D league. I'm down, you know what I'm saying, in the Triple A league down there. I ain't graduated yet. So they take care of their business or whatnot. And so, man, check it out. So dude gets slick with my uncle. You know what I'm saying? Try to get slick with the dice and make a play. You know what I'm saying? And try to, get down on my uncle, right? My uncle is a major enforcer. You feel me? So, he been in the pen, so he a little husky. He got a little size on him. And the old boy tried to put the swag down, you know what I'm saying? And, swipe him real quick. And he yoked out there and tried to make a break for it. My uncle caught him. Like, you know what I'm saying, with the clamp. Come here. And pulled him in. Pulled him to the car and mashed it. I'm talking about mashed it. Got this boy pulled. I'm 13. I want y'all to keep in mind, I'm 13 years old. I ain't never seen no such, hey, man, ain't never seen nothing like this. This is new stuff. He pulls him in. Whoop. One arm. He got this dude up into the window, inside the car door, in the window, pulled in, and he mashed out. Woo! 4-barrel hollies kick in. You know what I'm saying? And the dude is trying to get loose. My uncle, he doing his best to hold on or whatever and whatnot, right? And man, check it out. That boy take that. I need a left turn right now. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, man, smeared that boy down like butter. So, yeah, he just smeared him out, you know what I'm saying, like parquet, man, melted him down, you know what I'm saying? You know how you get that good butter toast early in the morning, you know what I'm saying, how grandma cooked that toast and it be them little yellow spots in the bread. Yeah, he smeared him down. So we push off. Man, I almost peed on myself. I ain't never seen nothing like this. You know what I'm saying? This was so shocking to me. I was so scared. So when he ride, he hit a few more corners. I'm up against the car door like this. I don't even want to sit by him. Like, I don't even want to be near him. I'm scared. Oh, God, what the hell? Say, boy, when we get home, he pull up in the driveway at my granny house. I jump up out the car so fast, go in the house. Boy, I'm a nervous wreck. I ain't never seen nothing like this. I'm from Texas. Nobody does nothing like this. I don't even know what, you know what I'm saying, compelled him to even think something like this up and felt like, you know what I'm saying, let me push off and do this right here. You know what I'm saying? Because he did this. So I'm almost like, damn, boy. So next day, I'm around the house the rest of the day. My uncle come through like, man, what's up? You want to ride with me? Hell no. I don't want to go nowhere with you. Like, man, this was my first time, you know what I'm saying, being with my uncle, just, being in the streets with him. So I was like, man, I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go to the stinky store and get me a push-up. You know what I'm saying? And a bag of chips and the jungle juice and come back to the house. I don't want to ride nowhere with you because, man, did you just forget about what you did yesterday? Like, man, you just, you know what I'm saying? You just miracle whip somebody. Like, man, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't have man, he did that like that wasn't nothing. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't even afterthought to that. So I was like, okay. So, now I got this little fear on my uncle. I love my uncle. I look up to him, right? This is like my role model. It's like my hero. You feel me? And man, I done watched him turn the dude into some miracle whip. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. I was 13 years old, man. That was in 1981. You know what I'm saying? Because my birthday late. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, that was crazy, bro. I'm telling you, man, it was ugly. When I tell you it was ugly, it was ugly. Yeah, man, for real. Pretend today, what's up now? Yeah, man, that's that story. That's my first, time just, experiencing something in LA. Yeah, just that little quick story. I mean, I could have put more to it because some other stuff that went on, but we're gonna protect the name and the innocent. Anybody else anybody want to know the story, man? You know what I'm saying? Throw it out there. I got you. Anybody want to ask a question? Anybody want to hear a certain type of story? What's up? No YouTube beefs. We ain't on no YouTube beef. Because I don't have none. But, yeah, I can roast somebody, though. For sure. He said, what hood you from? NAC. That's where I'm from. NHC. You know what that is? He said, what's the worst day you had in prison? My first day, I already told that story in that interview. When they got beat me up 4 times first day. Shit, I got beat up 4 times in the first day in prison. That's the worst day in prison. You know what I'm saying? My first day in prison, that was the worst day. Now, I got a day that topped that now. You know what I'm saying? Later on down the line, another day topped that, which, you know what I'm saying? Of course, it doesn't really it's on a whole nother level because my mom died. So that's kind of like a different thing. You know what I mean? But that's still a terrible day, though. That's a terrible day. That was like, you know what I'm saying? It like reigned supreme over everything. It says, read my question. Hold up. Where you at? Oh, underneath there. It said, was your parents disappointed when you joined the game? Yes. My dad, not so much, but my mom, yeah. My mom told my uncles, don't let me be from 60. Don't let me join that gang. Don't let me be a part of none of that. Dad was already doing it. And she already know what they was into. So she was like, don't get my son involved in none of that. Yada, yada, yada. But that's how I end up being from, neighborhood, another way. Because I couldn't join. I was banned. I was like, every time I would pull up and hit 8th Ave, would come down to the store or something like that. They were like, man, D Money nephew. Like, yeah, man, yeah, you can't be down there. They telling other dudes, like, man, hey, he can't be down here. No, you got to go, little homie. You got to burn out. You know what I'm saying? D-Money say, don't let you come down here. You know what I'm saying? Good time to say, don't let you come down here. So I couldn't do nothing. So I had to shake. You know what I'm saying? Find me another way. So let me see. He says, let me see what they say. She say, by who? What you mean, patina, by who, what? And then it says, let me know what you're talking about. And it says, sound like neighborhood to me. They all over out here. Where you from, Bolo Young? He says 7 letters on mine out of Gardena, OG. You out of Gardena? Might be Shotgun. That where you from, Shotgun? That's 7 letters. He said, what's up? What part of Texas are you from? I'm from Fort Worth, Texas. He said, who jumped you in prison? Rival gang? Nah, when I went to prison, okay, so look, when I went to prison, they didn't have Crips and Bloods in prison yet. So that was new to them. So when you come to prison, and I'm telling them I'm a Crip in the world, and they were like, what's that? They was like, what's that? I'm in a gang. You in a gang in the world? Like, they was tripping. Them dudes had been locked up since 60s and stuff, in that 70s and early 80s. They never heard of none of this. So now it was more or less like the people, you know what I'm saying, where you from. So it's like when you come to prison in Texas, they pretty much like, okay, where you from? What city you from? Oh, them your homeboys over there. So they gonna, you know what I'm saying, see you and check your heart. And then after that, one of them gonna do it, somebody gonna do it. And then after that, it's just like, you know what I'm saying, whatever. But see how the Cofield was set up different. It was like, you come to Cofield, it don't matter what city you from. If you come to Cofield, you got to get checked. Period. It doesn't matter who you are, where you from, what you done did, none of that. You got to get checked. Plus, I came to high security. So I didn't go to GP. I wasn't on population of mainline where people can understand they mainline or whatever. I wasn't on none of that. I was on high security. I had, you know what I'm saying, my custody level was low because I was in lockup and isolation in the county, and I was getting in trouble and getting assaults in the county. So when I came to Cofield, I was automatically on, you know what I'm saying, on close custody. So I started at the bottom of the barrel. So on close custody, it's a free fall. So they just letting it go down. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, my first fight was with somebody out of Fort Worth. Second fight, somebody from Dallas. My third fight was a Mexican. My fourth fight was a white boy. And that was all in one day. And they just check it. They just like, where you at? You say you gonna be with this? You gonna be a gangster, or you gonna be a hoe? Which one you gonna be? Because you can't be over here, boy. You got to stand on business, and ain't nobody saving. And then the motto was with the laws. If you go to the law, they'll tell you, hey, we don't say nobody on Cofield. So you either learn how to fight, fuck, or bust a 60. That's what they're gonna tell you. Bust a 60, learn to fight or fuck. Get your man. We don't save nobody over here. And they wasn't saving nobody. Boy, you go down, I will beat up. They were like, shit, oh yeah, you must have just got her. That's what they said. Oh, they just got off the bus. They already know what the business is. You already beat up. Yeah. You must have just got her. Yeah. Let me see what the question say. You say, if you could change one thing in your life, what would it be? If I can change one thing in my life, what would it be? That's a good ass question. So I got a great ass answer too. If I could change one thing in my life, it would be the direction that I took my life in, because that was really I chose that lane. It wasn't, dang, what the heck? Hold up, let me fix this, because it keep messing up my. There you go. So I chose the route that I went on. I wasn't forced in it. It wasn't like I come from poverty and that was my only lane I had and I didn't have no choices. I was smart in school. I was playing basketball. I was getting recruited by colleges. I just chose not to just go that way. I just I was fascinated, you know what I'm saying, and intrigued by the streets and the, you know what I'm saying, the street elements and what I seen growing up with the old school players. And, you know, they driving the Lexus and the big Lincolns, you know, and they own the stores and liquor stores and detail shops and tuxedo shops. And, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, got the girl, got a beauty shop and they got a barber shop. And, you know, you fascinated by that. You fascinated that. Here's a street dude, but yet he got a job. He go to work every day, but then, you know what I'm saying, however he got his setup, he run it at night or he run it in the day. But most of the dudes, people don't understand this. Like this where the situation get messed up. And I'm going to iterate on something for everybody. This where the situation get messed up, where it's a gap with the history, right? Excuse me. So the gap is, once they wiped us off the board, all the game we got from the old schools, when they was giving us game about being in the streets, you had to get groomed by somebody. You had to get a pass. Somebody had to endorse you to be out here. You just like now, people just go in the street, they can just be in the street. It wasn't like that when I grew up. So when they got us all off the board, see that gap, they wiped us down for 20 years. See, everybody lost the information. They lost the process. They lost the fundamental breakdown of how this supposed to really go, knowing that this not for everybody. See, it was some rules and guidelines. It was integrity in the streets back then. Then once we got locked up, people didn't know how to get the integrity or understand the conduct or the qualifications to be out there. So all that got distorted. So that's if I could have changed it, I'd go a different direction. Straight up. I would have went to school and did all this other stuff, man, and probably been trapped. And then you know what's so crazy? I'm gonna add to that. Even though I was out here messing up, I was still playing in basketball leagues. And my homeboy, he went to Italy and he was playing with the Italy team. And we didn't go to school together. He went to another school, but he had played ball, you know what I'm saying? He had got on this team he was playing for Italy. And he had came home and he was like, bro, won't you come over and play ball with me? Woo, man, you could get on the team. He begged me to go do a tryout. You know what I'm saying? And the people, his coach, no, his assistant coach had came to the States and they was looking for some people. And he begged me to go to a tryout, man, and I wouldn't go. And I probably could have played in Italy. They wasn't getting paid that much, but then back then I had, you know what I'm saying, I really wasn't in trouble like that. So I could have got me a passport. I could have went overseas. I could have been my life could have been totally different. But bad decisions. I made bad decisions, you know what I'm saying, based on my infatuation and my intrigueness, you know what I'm saying, to want to be a part of the street element. Bad decision. Let me see. It's a what's the difference? Oh, hold on. Let me bag the questions. Let me bag the line back up. All right, okay. What's up, Austin? Mr. 51512. What's happening? He said, what's the difference in doing time in Cali versus doing time in Texas? All right, good. So you already know. I done did county time in Cali. That's all I did. I just did county time. So I done been downtown Central. I done been to Biscaloo. I done been to Wayside. So them know, you know what I'm saying? I've been in the substations, of course, you know what I'm saying, in different little spots or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Lennox, Firestone, you know, 7-7, all that, you know what I'm saying? So, then, you know, I evaded that Compton substation. Whew, boy. But yeah, that's, I mean, the only difference I can say, when I was in prison in Texas, I used to tell dudes, okay, we on Cofield, a maximum security unit, biggest in Texas. 4,000 people on that unit. And then like this, like the worst of the worst, right? I used to tell people, hey man, where I was at in the county jail in LA County Jail is 10 times bigger than this. It's like 20,000 people in jail. And this one's like 10 times harder. So if I had to weigh it up, I'm talking about a day by day. Yeah, man, I would say Central Jail was the hard, like, yeah, with Central Jail being in Cali and Central Jail, yeah, that was a, yeah. Yeah, I don't think no Texas prison could match up with that. Because when I went and, you know, the modules was set up and all of that, yeah, they was like, yeah, you gang banging up there. You know what I'm saying? You go to 9,500, you hit that 9,000 flow, you gang banging. You go to Chow, you gang banging. You know what I'm saying? You go on a visit, you gang banging. You down in the holdovers coming in, you gang banging. There ain't no getting that, ain't no bagging up, folding up. You if you fold it up, anybody know this, and they'll tell you, like, if they from Cali, hold up, let me pop my light on. My TV tripping. Look, if they from Cali, they'll tell you, if you in the county and Central Jail, you got to give it up, because it'll go all over the jail in by a couple of hours that you didn't give it up. So it's like win, lose, or draw. You got to give it up. See, in the streets, you can play them pity pat games with people when they push up on you and be like, nah, I ain't from nowhere. You know, man, we playing in the streets, man. Niggas out there playing with blinkies. Niggas ain't playing. Some dudes that got the mentality, they ain't giving out passes. They ain't got no passes, bro. We don't give out no hall passes. We ain't doing none of that. We ain't marking the price down. None of that. Yeah. But some dudes, they out there putting it down for their hood, their prospective hood. But at the end of the day, some of them not just all the way across that line like that. So you might get a chance to encounter somebody that's not all the way across that line like that, and they'll let you live another day. I don't know nobody, right? And I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna leave it alone. I don't know nobody want to die. Let me know if anybody knows somebody wanted to die back then on some game making, they just want to get their hood up and not knowing if this dude all the way across the line and he'll really knock your noodles loose. Then yeah, get him on here. I need to talk to him. I need to understand his mindset. I need to know where he from. I need to know if I know his person, because I don't know nobody to do that. You know what I'm saying? From no sets. Now in the county, yeah, you gotta fade that. That's just what that is. Let me see. You say go back. He say you must not be from out here, my fault. Now, I'm from, okay, let me see. He keeps saying 7 letters, so either you, where you from? Like, what, like we playing guessing games, 7 letters, what, you from Hoover? You know what I'm saying? Like, we doing 7 letters. Like, man, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. But like, yeah, I said this earlier in Bolo Young. I'm from Texas. I moved to California. My family live in California. I'm not originally from California. So if there may be any discrepancies, I can clear that up easy. But if you're talking something, if you're younger than me, I'm not gonna know none of the stuff you know. And you're not gonna know none of the stuff I know. Then too, I was locked up. So we're gonna be kind of like in and out on information. I mean, that's the best I can do for you. I mean, ain't no disrespect. I mean, that's all I could do. I could tell you, hey, you be more clear, I can answer it for you. I'll have no problem doing that. He said, nah, I already said Gardena dragged that the goo. Okay, y'all must be from I'm from Florida. I'm speaking it like y'all know. I thought when he said this, yeah, I lived out there. Okay, so he said he thought I was a Cali dude. Right. But okay, so when I'm in Texas, they be like, I mean, you're a Cali dude, you got that Cali swag. But when I'm in Cali, they be like, oh, you nigga Texas, you know what I'm saying? It's just whatever. But you know, I know them streets though. You ain't gonna shake me. You know what I'm saying? That's for a fact. I know them streets. I know them LA streets, boy, all the way through and through. You know what I'm saying? He say, he said, real shout out, hit me on my email. I left. Okay. You'll see, Patina. What was the first? He said, what was the first thought when the judge gave you 22 years? Patina D asked that question. Patina D, the answer to that question is the judge didn't give me 22 years. They had a plea agreement. First, my plea agreement was 8 years, right? I had that coming out of Tarrant County, which is Fort Worth. That had like 85-year plea agreement. They were like, nah, they ain't gonna do nothing. I don't want that. So they kind of went all the way down. They kept just dropping. Went down to 20 years. I didn't take the 20 years. I was like, shit, if they going down to 20 for what I got, shit, I'm gonna hop, skip, and jump up out of here. I'm gonna wait them out. So fate have it, my judge is one of the worst judges in Tarrant County. She go on vacation. Prosecutor come and tell me, hey, she denied all plea agreements. So she want to go try by judge. You're going to get a life sentence. You can either take this. We going up. It's 30 years now. You take the 30 years, sign the agreement, and get on out the way and go and do your time. So I told her, let me wait on it. Let me call my mom and let me talk to her. So I talked to my mom, and my mom would tell me to wait on the lawyer, right? Whatever. And I'm like, man, screw this. I've been up here 2 years. I'm ready to go. Like, I'm cool. And they had, but she kind of lied to me. The prosecutor said, well, you just do 7 years, 7.5 years, but you already been 2, so you just got 5 more years to go. So you're due by 5 years and 9 months, and you'll be eligible for parole. Okay. I'm like, yo, shit, I'm gonna get back out. So I agreed to the 30 years. Not this is for anybody that's getting in car that ever get in trouble after this. Read your plea agreement, please, because I didn't read mine. I took her word because the way they dropped the time and what I was up there facing. So I took that for face value, being naive. Ignorance of the law is no excuse. That's what they say. And ignorance of the law is no excuse. So I'm not crying over spilled milk, but I signed for 30 years not knowing it was the whole 30 years complete. I was going to do day for day. I didn't know that that's what I was signing. I thought I was getting parole. But on the law I fell under, parole is like a privilege. Like they'll give it to you, or you'll just do your whole sentence. And pretty much they make you do your whole sentence. So that's how that went. It say, hold up. Why come I can't see her shit? Okay, let me see. Some Patina D said up on the comment, but I can't read it for some reason. He said, did I get jumped in? Yup. I got jumped on the set. That's a fact. Phone check. What's happening? He said, okay, Pomona, my baby mom from Ghost T. Read the chat. I already said it. Gardena Dragnet Crib. Okay. I ain't never heard of that motherfucker like this. He said, I'm 48. He said, I'm not banging. I'm just answering your question. For sure, man. She Bolo Young, man. I'm glad you're here, bro. Man. Talk your talk. We ain't nobody over here tripping. We all learning from each other. He said, I'm like, okay. I said, yeah, deferred adjudication, it's not the same. It's like you got to walk that down and live that probation down for that 10 years or whatever they give you. And then if you don't walk that down, they're going to give you the max sentence on whatever you was getting charged for. So basically, if you got a 5 to 99 sentence, they're going to give you the 99 and they're going to blow you out the water. That's just how they go. All right. Anybody got another question? Say, did the homie kill Texas Media News, man, or what? Nah, I know who Texas Media News is. Nah, he's straight. He's straight. I think he just fell back off all of that, just like I did. That's all that is. You say you never heard of it. Yeah, I heard of it, but I've never me personally, I ain't never met nobody from over there. Like the sets we there's like some real spiel. Like the sets we don't get along with that's behind us. You know what I'm saying? Like I really don't know. I might know a few people from over there that I didn't enter again because I'm not from out there and I didn't go to school with nobody. I don't know none of them dudes. If I don't encounter them in some type of altercation, I don't know them. You know what I'm saying? That's just the truth. Like that's by me being honest. I came in 81, like I just told him my little story, right? But I wasn't officially out there until later on, right? Until 81. So I'm out there all that time. I'm going back and forth. My mom was just letting me stay out there coming back and forth. But when I officially just gone, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. I started, you know what I'm saying, getting my feet wet. Yeah, man. It was more about the gangs that was going north than it was behind us. I mean, I know who we was getting into it with, you know what I'm saying? And I know you know too. So it's like, if I wasn't encountering none of these cats on in jail or somewhere at the store and we knowing they come through and they, you know what I'm saying, they who ride, you know what I'm saying, and you don't say who they is, I don't know them. You know what I'm saying? Because when it was cool, when everybody was cool, you know what I'm saying, I didn't come at that time. I came when it was, you know what I'm saying, it was up. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I don't really know, or I ain't never really been in Gardena like that either. I don't really be bouncing around in Gardena and Hawthorne and Torrance and all that and South Bay. I mean, like, I go over there, I know what's up. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, like, that wasn't no hangout spot for me. I'm from the 100, so you know what I'm saying? And anything, you know what I'm saying, the Imperial going north, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm in the section, you know what I'm saying? So you got to catch me out the section. And if you ain't really if y'all ain't really kicking up no dust with the hood, then you ain't gonna know me. You know what I'm saying? That's just straight up. He said, the good come up. Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, man. Phone check. I've been laying low too, man. I'm gonna try not to do a lot. What's up, man? Y'all ain't got no questions? Y'all don't want to hear a story? Ask a question, I'll give you a story, or just ask a question, I'll answer it. Because people be wanting to know. And I ain't never really be like, you know, you get an interview, and then sometimes y'all be thinking, man, why he didn't ask them this? Or why he didn't ask them that? This y'all chance to come and ask the questions that y'all might have wanted to hear when somebody else interviewed me. You know what I'm saying? The 3 different times I've been interviewed, you probably didn't get information, or you was looking for something specific. You know what I'm saying? Yep. And they say Century 120 in Western. Yeah. Boy, Century. Yeah, man, I be messing around on Little Century, man. Little Century, man, in Van Ness at the dip, man, in the Central Apartments, right across the street. You know what I'm saying? You know, we go over there tripping. You say, oh, up and running out. Nah, Bolo. Hey, check this out. This is a real spill. I just said this in the interview like a couple of times. People ask me that question: why I didn't put nobody down, or why I didn't start a set when I came back home? Cause, like, for real, I was so turned up with the LA mentality, and then nobody down here really knew none of that. Nobody wasn't like on that. Everybody could just say they're a Crip. Everybody was just Crips in the city. Everybody was just being Crips. There wasn't nobody being Bloods or nothing yet. Man, if I would have turned dudes on to what I was doing and what I knew, and I had to tell them, and I had dudes ask me this, you know what I'm saying? Like, go on, start a set. You know what I used to tell them? And this is a real spill. This is as real as I can give it. Bro, I'm not going to this ain't my set to give away. It ain't my, even though the homies, you know what I'm saying, the big homies was like, they okayed it. If I did it, it was okay. But then to me, if you're going to be from this, you got to be authentic. So the only way to be authentic is to go out there and live, breathe it, and taste it like that every day, like I did. That's why I never put nobody down, because if you didn't go do what I had to go through with this, to be from the hood, in order to, you know what I'm saying, rep like that, then I'm actually giving you a free pass. Anything outside of that, if I came and put it down, I gave a person a free pass. Now, whatever happened in other cities when other homies went, that's from the land, that was born and raised there, that's a different story. They got that right to do that. But with me personally, not being a native, not from, you know what I'm saying, from the sand, you know what I'm saying, from the sandbox, coming up with it, nah, I couldn't do that. They had to go out there and do what I had. They had to go and do what I had to endure. They had to go fade them county jails, you know what I'm saying, fade them enemies. Yeah, they had to go live that, fucking with the sheriffs and all that. Yeah, they got messing with Crash. Yeah, you're going to have to go do all that. You going to, because that's the only way you really going to understand what this culture is and what the lifestyle really about, and how hectic it can get. But coming down for your city, and I just come and give it to you, you stay basically, you're skating it. They skating it. I didn't do that. Now I'm glad I didn't do it too, man, because man, it went crazy down here for real. And I don't want to be responsible for somebody's demise or their destruction. You know, that's how I think now. But back then I wasn't thinking like that. I was with all the shit. You know what I'm saying? So as I get older and mature, I'll be thinking, damn, I'm glad I didn't do that. I'm glad I had that mentality. No, don't give it away. Don't do that. Make them earn it. Go earn it like I did. You know what I'm saying? And it's official. You feel me? Yeah. He said bowling alley. What bowling? Yeah. Oh, yeah. The bowling alley. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yep. The bowling alley down now. Got Southwest College across the street. Yep. Right there in the hundreds. Southwest College. But yeah, man. Anybody got a question? I hope that answered the question, Bolo. But yeah. Anybody else got a question? Or want to know some stuff? Did you have a lot of support once you came home? Or was you out here on your... She said, wait a minute. Did you have a lot of support once you come home, or was you out here on your own when you jumped? Solo dolo. I was married to my kid's mom, but she wasn't no help. She didn't help me. We didn't stay together long either. I think I stayed with her like 5 months. It was out. It was over with, just like that. Ooh, it was over with. We weren't even married that long. So, yeah. Pretty much everything that I done built on my own out here, I did it on my own because I'm just determined to do that. That's just who I am anyway. I'm gonna make something happen. I don't care what's going on. Man, I'm not finna be broke. Forget that. And then I know how to read. I'm visual, so I learn visually. So if somebody show me something, I'm gonna learn it. So yeah, I'm on that type of time. He said LA too much to deal with. Expensive, too much. Yeah. Man, I don't even like LA now. Like straight up. The way it is today versus how it was when I lived out there, it's two different worlds to me. That's two different worlds, man. It's like going back in time. You know what I'm saying? For real. Well, the ladies had some questions. I think Carmel had another question. I'm trying to scan it back and see. I don't want to miss they feel like I skipped a question. Let me see. Okay. Yeah, that was our last question. He said, hey, Mike, you put it in the comments on this one or one before on your email? Shit, let me see. I think I gotta put my IG on this. But yeah, man, what's up? Anybody got a question? Somebody got something for me? What's up? I know the Goob got questions. You know, he know them good questions. Him and Bolo know them good questions. They know them good questions because they lived out there. Yeah, man, it's hectic, man. Anybody got, you know what I'm saying? Y'all want to hear a story, which I want to hear. Y'all want to ask more prison questions. Oh, on the live yesterday. Which one? I had to go live yesterday. Oh, yeah. The upload. Yeah. I got you. I'll go look. Let me see. Let me go look right now. They not like us. They not like us. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. I don't see the email, homie. I don't see the email. So here, let me do this. You can email me right here. Hold up. Doom, doom. There you go. Let me see. I'm gonna put that boy up there. There you go, right there. You can email me right there. It says, "What's your preferred state to live in?" Texas. Texas boy, man. What you mean? I love Cali though. I ain't gonna lie, I love Cali. I'm bi-coastal, you know what I'm saying? I'm you know what I'm saying? I'm a multi-state bi-coastal person, but yeah. If I gotta be somewhere, I'm being home, man. I'm being Texas, man. Texas best place to be, man. It's cheaper living, you know what I'm saying? It's more spacious, it's, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it ain't as hectic. It says everybody put there from Waco or Shreveport. Yeah, for real. Let me see what it say. Getting the pit. Okay. Yeah. Oh shit. I didn't mean to take it down. My bad. Yeah, man. Man, yeah. So what's up? We say, how are you and your son doing? Nothing. Nigga, lie out of there. Ah! Listen, let me say this. And I ain't talking crazy. I ain't being messy or nothing. I don't care what that fool wouldn't have did. And whatever reason, you know what I'm saying? This is just some real talk for anybody that's seen that. People gotta understand this. I locked up 22 years. My son was like 4 years old when I got locked up. We don't know each other. So I can understand his hurt and his little agony that he going through. But me, I can't I can't relate to that. So I'm kind of like, nigga, man up, grow the fuck up, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. We over here can't throw no footballs and play kickball and go play the stick, you know, keep the baseball off the stick and all that. That shit over with. We grown ass men. So you got to know me who I am today. And if you ain't willing to do that and you're still harboring all this other stuff, I can't help you because I can't relate to that type of stuff with a man. You feel what I'm saying? So when a man acts a certain type of way, and I'm not saying this in a disrespectful way toward him or nothing, I'm just saying I'm just programmed a different way. And I expect a man to be a certain way. And he, you know what I'm saying, and deal with his emotions accordingly and not being so subjected to feel like you want to lash out and do some stuff that a female would have done. You know what I'm saying? But that's not to hear or there. But man, yeah, we ain't doing no kicking it. You know what I'm saying? You can't. This one thing you ain't gonna do with me, you ain't gonna loco with my enemies and then think we gonna be cool. I promise God we ain't never gonna be cool. You loco with any of my enemies, we ain't cool. Straight up. We ain't never gonna be cool. I don't care what you say. You know what I'm saying? He say, I'm tired of DC. Yeah, man, for real. Yeah, I know, Patina, it's crazy, but shit, it is what it is. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, Texas boy all the way, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, man, I'm be Texas all the way. But I love Cali though. I'm gonna tell y'all something else, man. I love Oregon. I like Oregon. I like Utah. Like I could live in Utah. Like I could, yeah, I could do my best thing in Utah, boy. I mean, I'm woo. Oregon. I don't know so much about Oregon, but I like the landscape. I like, you know what I'm saying, the nature of it all. I like Colorado. Be hella cold though, but in some spots it's not cold like that. But I mean, like anywhere you going west, man, and you in that mountain range, it's gonna get cold. So I like Minnesota, but it ain't really, you know what I'm saying? Like Arkansas, nice. I like Florida, but I really don't like Florida because it's too humid down there, and Florida too spread out. The city's too far spread out. Man, I used to drive to Florida. It take hella days, man. In Florida, man, I hate Florida. I ain't. Let me just say that as a truck driver. Let me not say that as an individual. Let me say that as a truck driver. I hate Florida to drive to Florida. Man, take you goddamn me 19 hours to get out of Florida. Come from Miami all the way back up. Man, god damn, man. It'd be like, man, I think I'm in Florida for a week trying to leave this month. Man, I used to hate that. Man, I hated driving through Florida. You know what I'm saying? I ain't lying to you. It's a NHL. Do you think gang members are loyal to each other these days or better back in the days? Of course, back in the days. I'm gonna say 100, 1,000, 1 zillion%. You had your occasional altercation with a homie, but that's by far as it went. It came to like, you know what I'm saying, we get it off the shoulders, and then that's it. Nowadays, they don't really go back to what I said earlier. When all the older cats got locked up and they got all the people that had the fundamentals and how it's supposed to really go, and the guidelines changed, and everybody start like just implementing their own rule. When you got, it's like not having a father in the house. When you ain't got a father in the house, the son gonna be unruly. He's uncontrollable because he know he's a man. He's gonna feeling himself, so he want to lay his own law down. That's what we dealing with now. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't mess with the day to day. I live in Texas. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm just, you know, I'm from the hood. That's it. I don't have no inner dealings with the workers of the hood. What's going on? This and that. I don't live out there, so there's no reason for me to be trying to, you know, inquire it on it every single day. Like what this, who this, what that, who. Like I don't live like that. You know what I'm saying anymore. He say I meant to talk to him. All this. All right, all right, all right. Yeah, Florida racist as hell. You know what I'm saying? For real. Big Dad, what's up? Anonymous, what's up? I know you're a Florida girl to your soul. There ain't no disrespect to them Floridians. Man, I used to say, well, I used to mess with a female, you know what I'm saying? Staying, what is that, Mariana? Right up there by Tallahassee. Whoo! You know what I'm saying? Had a little chick down there in Lakeland. Woo! You know what I'm saying? I knew. Yeah, man. Fastest way to get your CDL. The fastest way to get a CDL, and to answer the other question before I say that, yes, no, I don't drive trucks anymore. I quit. The fastest way to get your CDL is go to a workforce commission and tell them that you want to sign up for the trade, and they'll sign you up, and then how you go look for a job in the meantime. Then they'll put you on the waiting list. Then once you get on the waiting list, you go to class and it's free. As long as you complete the class, you don't have to pay for it. Straight up. I like Miami. I ain't gonna lie. I kicked it in Miami. Mm-hmm. Hey, I'm gonna tell you something. Man, what is the name of that little city? Man, I had to go look on my phone. I've been look. Let me show y'all something. Maybe you can't see it because my thing blurred. This is gonna be crazy to y'all. Watch this. This is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. What the hell? What's that all about? Uh, can y'all see that? Hold on. Let me see something. You can't really see that. Trying to turn it. Well, anyway, all that red is all the places I done been in the United States. So basically, I done been all over the United States. There's no cities I haven't been to, no states I haven't been to. I was trying to show y'all like that. He said, I keep it private, game ain't shit. Kind of do Lakeside Beach. Florida. Yeah, for real, for real. She said Miami her second home. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, that shit be crazy. I thought you could see that though. It's because I got that background bird, but yeah. He said, what's the upside and the downside to driving trucks? The upside is the money, the traveling that you get to do while you're working. So basically, if you're working, you're a company driver, you're driving for somebody, you know what I'm saying? You're driving somebody's truck, first of all, which, you know what I'm saying, is always kind of a good thing right now. When you're trying to learn the game, you want to come in and like learn the game about how trucking is. Is it for you? So it's always good to drive for somebody first so you can understand, is this lifestyle for you? Can you do it? Like what type of wear and tear it puts on your body person, because it varies from person to person. So then the upside of, you know what I'm saying, is too, that's the upside that I'm explaining. That's the upside because you got to learn this. You know what I'm saying, and it give you an understanding of basically what you getting into and where you fit in. So that's the upside. The money, you know what I'm saying, and the ability to travel all these different states and see different cities, and and you getting paid for it, and you get paid for it. The downside is not having a good quality of life, uh, getting fat, you know what I'm saying, becoming a diabetic, or having heart disease, or catching a stroke, or some stuff like that, a blood clot, because you're sitting down so much and you're not really exercising. A lot of people, you know what I'm saying, have health problems from being a truck driver, insomnia, because you can't sleep, you know what I'm saying, because you if you don't set yourself up a schedule to drive on, you'll either be sleeping in the day and the night, it'll be swapping out, and it'll be hard. And just basically just dealing with other drivers on the highway and other truckers, because they're dangerous. Even though they got their CDL, doesn't make them a professional driver. Everybody don't follow the same code of guidelines to safety when it comes to their own personal safety. I want my own personal safety, so I want to come home. And like I say, the downside is you don't have a quality of life. And what I mean by that, you're making a lot of money and you're not really doing nothing with it. If you ain't getting out when you're in these cities and states, when you're moving around and just taking time out to explore, then you kind of really ain't doing nothing with your money. It's just stacking and stacking. And if you got a house that you're paying for, you ain't living in it. You know what I'm saying? And if you got a wife, you're finna destroy that relationship. If you got a girlfriend, you're gonna destroy that relationship because you ain't never at home. So anything that you got going on is with some solid, you know what I'm saying, that's founded, you finna destroy that. And then if you got small kids, you're not finna be there with your kids. You know what I'm saying? You ain't creating no opportunities for them. So it's always best to just try to drive for a year, get the experience under your belt, find out where, you know what I'm saying, you fit in at, if you feel like you can go further. But be honest with everybody, being a trucker, that's somebody that's single and young. You know what I'm saying? Or you just came out the penitentiary, you really trying to get on some money. You don't need to be in a relationship. You don't need to be having no kids. You don't need to be doing none of that. You need to get on your shit and get your life together and get situated. You know what I'm saying? Get your credit together. Get you know what I'm saying? Some money in the bank. You know what I'm saying? Start investing in yourself a little bit more. Get you somewhere to live. You know what I'm saying? That you don't have to rent. You don't have to worry about nobody putting you out. You own it. You know what I'm saying? It's yours. You get to call the shot to make you feel better, make you feel good that you accomplished something with your life when you got out here. And that's, you know what I'm saying? But that's the downside, man. Just not having a good quality of life for real. It says, I heard that driving trucks breaks down your body, especially your back. It's wait a minute. Circulation. You say, I heard that's what happens when you get too comfortable. Yes, that's what happens when you don't really work out. You every time you stop, you want to get out and walk around, man, get your blood back to circulating in your legs and stuff like that. So it said, continue to say, I heard driving trucks breaks down your body, down, especially your back and your spine. I don't personally have back problems. I got hit by a car in 2016 and fucked me up. So I was already hurt. You know what I'm saying? I'm still hurt from that. So a lot of times I still have problems in my hip and my leg. Sometimes my leg will go out, you know what I'm saying, get numb. I have no feeling on the inside of my arm from being hit. You know what I'm saying? I had a major concussion, you know what I'm saying, broke rib, like different, like a lot of things, contusions, abrasions, you know what I'm saying, road rash. I was hurt. I was skinned up, square business. I was brained up. So yeah, I mean, some people it does. They don't take care of their body. I think for me, I'm just fortunate because I was locked up so long. I worked out like for 18 years straight. I never took a day off when I worked out. Like I worked out faithfully. I love working out. I love reading. I was doing my drawing. I was hustling, you know, messing with females and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Doing my thing in prison. So I think the me being incarcerated preserved my body, gave my body the time to stay young. So when certain things happened, I was able to endure them a little bit better than somebody that was my age because my body still was like young because it hadn't done nothing other than just working out and I'm eating good. I'm not just wearing myself down, getting good night's sleep. Man, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, if I show y'all picture me, y'all be like, damn, that nigga look young. You know what I'm saying? I look like a little kid, bro, like for real. But you get out in the world, you pick up and get back in that fast pace of everything, and it throw you off because you come from structure. So we need structure, and you just get caught up in that, and it's all ugly. You know what I mean? It said, okay, Big Devil say, does the DOT allow drivers to drive for so many hours? 11 hours you can drive. In the real industry, you can only operate a locomotive for 12 hours a day. Yeah, you can only drive 11 hours every day. You know what I'm saying, Big Dev? So anything past that is a violation unless you use you know what I'm saying? You use your personal drive time, which is like 30 minutes, and you got to get safe parking. So you get on that, and then you can find safe parking or whatever. But most of all, they want you to drive 11 hours. They really don't want you to drive 11 hours because you're gonna drive 10 and a half hours because you're gonna take a 30-minute break. So you're actually driving 10 and a half hours. I purposely drove all my hours. So I would take my 30-minute break, but I still will drive mine all the way down to the 11 every single time because you know that's just me. It says that's a crazy job, locomotives. What's the most expensive load you didn't had? Cormier asked $14,000. Yeah, that's when me and my cousin was getting down together. We had a load that was $14,000 one way, just going one way. It was going from Cali. It's going from LA to Atlanta. It was a hot load. It was a mail load. It was a mail run. Yeah, with $14,000. Good lick. Ugh. You know what I'm saying? It says, how much does it take to fill up a truck? All right, it depends on where you at. You know what I'm saying? But you know, gas prices are different in different states. So in California, it's gonna be more expensive. It's gonna be a little more expensive in Arizona. It's gonna be a little expensive in New Mexico. It's gonna be way less expensive in Texas. It's gonna be a little bit expensive in Oklahoma. It's gonna be less expensive in Arkansas. It's gonna be a little more expensive in Tennessee. A little more expensive in Ohio and Indiana. And you know what I'm saying? Certain like as far as you going east, the price is gonna go up. You in the Midwest, it's kind of in that in between. You go back west, it depends on like Oregon. You in Oregon, Washington, Utah. You know, it's not really that high in Utah. Idaho, it's kind of like on that borderline. Montana, and you know what I'm saying, South Dakota, North Dakota, Kansas, like it's high. Oh, you know what I'm saying? I mean, like, it just depends on what state you in, how far you driving. So basically, let's just say if I filled up in Texas, I'm in Dallas, I'm gonna fill up in Dallas. It'll take me about a full, I'm talking about just a fill up, probably run about like about 625, about $625. You know what I'm saying? But if I filled up from in Cali, shit, that should be like 1,200. You know what I'm saying? It'd be like $1,200, $1,300 straight up. You know what I'm saying? He said, how it became, oh, they talking to each other. Okay, cool. He said, oh, I want to be riding the train. Yeah, Bolo, it is good money. Oh, wow, man. He say, see, Miami, too, them niggas steal cement trucks and all kind. Hey, I used to drive a cement truck too. People don't know the cement truck good money too. It just depends on where you working at in what state and city. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of places, like where I'm up in Dallas, they pay good on cement truck, but in Houston, they don't pay like that. How crazy is that? Like I think the highest they get paid in for a cement truck in Houston, like $17. Up this way, they paying 30. You know what I'm saying? They paying 32, 34, 35 on a cement truck. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna work some crazy hours. You're gonna work 7 hours a week, but you're gonna get your issue. You know what I'm saying? He say, Tina, you're right, you gotta speak Spanish and observe other popos. Yep. I don't know nothing about that, Carmel. Goddamn, I plead the fifth. I don't know nothing about none of that stuff right there. Yeah, I'm cool. I don't know none of that. I don't know nothing about it. I don't know nothing about none of that. Forget that. All right, what else y'all want to know? What else y'all want to know? Should Carmel over and ask a crazy question? I can't answer. I'm gonna be up in the ISIS office. You know what I'm saying? She like, hey, what was you doing on your live? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Yeah, I be seeing on the news too, but I ain't got nothing to do with that. I'm cool. I'm cool on that. Straight up. No trouble. Let's see. Somebody keep texting me. What's up? Y'all got some questions? What's up, man? Y'all got some questions? Yo, what's up? How you doing, man? Salute. Tapping in. So what's up? We asked this question, man. It's a Q&A. You can ask for a story or you can ask a question. You're going to get an answer. All the answers are honest. Unless they got something to do with some past incident we can't talk about. We can't talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. We can't do it. No, I ain't be able to do it. So what's up, man? We got, let me see how much time we got left. We got 12 minutes left. All right, appreciate you. Man, appreciate you, man. Yeah, you can get a story right now. This what this for. Like, people like, nah, man, you ain't tell the story. They be talking about, think I'm writing it down and stuff like that. I ain't write it down, man. It's just off the top of my head. I get one right now. I just gave one earlier. She said, what? Whoa, Patina, what's going on? What y'all Carmel up to? What y'all been looking at? Y'all been looking at the Life Channel or something? Y'all must have been looking at Angry Truckers or something. What y'all been watching? Dang. I went to high school in Texas. If you call it that, if you want to call it that, you know what I'm saying? I ain't graduate. It's about being caught out of bounds in LA. Say, tell us something about being caught out of bounds in LA. You want a Crip neighborhood or a Blood neighborhood? She said I used to have them bodies in the back of the truck. Nah, I ain't got no bodies in the back of the truck, baby. Hell nah, you was over there. Yeah, I know you used to be over there trying to whip my feet, Patina. I ain't mad. You know what I'm saying? It's all in good fun. All right, so he said in a C hood. Okay, let me think. What's a good one? One time I got caught. Okay, so I got caught, right? This a good one. This I ain't even lying. Hey, one day I'm rolling, right? I get in the car, I get my uncle car. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I'm brand new to this game. I'm just, I ain't got my feet wet. I'm brand new to the crippin', you know what I'm saying? So I go up to the store, and it's the same store that y'all seen doing the rides. I went to that same store because it be 60s going there. So it's kind of like to me, I don't know the difference. I knew they get into an A tray or whatever, and you know what I'm saying. That's they beef, it ain't my beef. So like, you know what I'm saying. I mean, it is our beef, but I'm not conducting no business with them down in these people hood. So, and I'm young. I'm fresh in. I don't even think I got a good year in yet. So I get in my uncle car. I go down to the store, and basically I'm finna go mess with this female that stay in the VNG, right? So she ain't nothing. She ain't from nowhere, and her family ain't from nowhere. So I'm cool. I can rock down now. So I go by. I'm finna grab me a little old quote. You know what I'm saying? That OE. You know what I'm saying? Scratch the 8. So when I go in the store, like I got a starter jacket on. You know what I'm saying? White tee. You know what I'm saying? And I never forget this. I got on some great Dickies, right? And I got the throwback Cortez. You know what I'm saying? The suede and the nylons. You know what I'm saying? So I go in there and you know what I'm saying? I go up in there and I got the hat on. Like back then, what I had on? I think I had a Raider hat on. So I go in there and my hair was long. You know what I'm saying? So I go up in there and I'm like, whoa, whoa. And I'm like, yeah, man, this don't go give me a little quote. I'm waiting in line. I see dudes come in. They about my age. I'm like at this time, I'm like 16, going to 17. So like they come in there, they look like they about 17, 18. It's 3 of them. So I'm like, come in their store, they look, I look, I ain't thinking nothing, you know what I'm saying? Like they both go to this store. I do know this, so I'm not really thinking nothing. You know what I'm saying? I ain't thinking nothing. I ain't thinking they be pressing each other right here. I don't know this. I ain't from 60 and I ain't from 8 Trey, so I don't know. So I'm in there lame, I'm in there blind. You know what I'm saying? So come around, I'm giving a little for them behind this female and the fool say, cuz, where you from, cuz? And I turn around, I'm like, what? He's like, where you from, cuz? So I don't know if they 60. I don't know if they 8 Trey. So I'm kind of like, don't say nothing. And I've just been like, you know what I'm saying? I still sound country. It's like to them, to the people in LA, I sound country as hell. So I'm like, shit, I'm from Texas. You know what I'm saying? If I don't know who you is, I'm from Texas. You know what I'm saying? For to get me jammed up. You know what I'm saying? You ain't for to yam me like that. So they was like, nah, cuz, where you from, cuz? Where you from? White? You like, you can't be from Texas dressed like that. And I'm like, yeah, we dress like that. You know what I'm saying? In Texas, we watch y'all. We like do what y'all do. They was like, they wasn't going for that. So I was like, let me just, man, excuse me, fool. Like, nah, cuz, where you from, cuz? Like, where you from, cuz? Ain't friends that like, nigga, like, give it up. Niggas, this ETG, woo, 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 niggas start who riding on me. So I'm like, god damn, these niggas ain't caught me. So I'm like, maybe I'm just telling, look, I go in my pocket and I got my ID, right? I got Texas ID. Look, man, I'm from Texas, bro. I don't know none of this. This is just what we do. Let me get out of here. Like, let me get on. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I ain't got no blinky. I ain't got nothing. Like, I don't know what they own, but I know 3 of them and me, I can't do nothing. So check it out. I go up there, set my quote down, go in my pocket, smack, nigga hit me right here, right in the top of my head, right there in the front, right behind the hairline. Nigga hit me, boom. So I fold up and I turn around to like the reach for him. The fool hit me again, hit me on the side of my head right there. The fool got I don't know what kind of pistol he had because I didn't see it. I know he hit me with a pistol after the fact. Because when he hit me, he must have hit me from the side because he made a hole right there. I guess that sight on the end of the gun punched into my head, like it made like a little hole, and it swelled up the whole side of my face right there. So then, boom, and I go down right on one knee, and they little fool kick me, boom, and they're like, nigga, cuz I'll kill you, cuz fuck us. So they dissing. I ain't gonna say it, but they think I'm 60. So they dissing, and I'm like, damn, nigga, I'm shook. Like, I'm rattled. You know what I'm saying? I'm rattled up. I'm young. I'm a kid. Like, nigga, wait a minute, nigga. I ain't even got my feet wet. I don't even know how this really go yet. Like, damn, you know what I'm saying? But they seasoned. They grew up in this, so they seasoned with it. I'm not. So yeah, I get caught, you know what I'm saying, by some A-Trades, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, they banked me up, you know what I'm saying, and gave me the business. So now I'm scared to go out the door. I'm leaking like, man, I'm leaking profusely. Like, man, my whole side of my shirt was just wet. So I'm thinking like, damn, I don't know if this nigga bust my skull open or something, my head throbbing. So when I go look out, I'm peeking out the door, and this lady said, "You can go." They left. Whew, thank you, ma'am. I get in the car and I take my jacket and I push it up against my head, and I'm holding my head like this. And I drive back to the house because I just stayed right up here on Florence and 9th Ave. So I shoot to the house, and my uncle see me like, "Damn, nigga, what the fuck happened to you?" So I tell him, "Why you take your dumb ass to the store down there? Woo, call out, cuz you tripping, woo. Like, you don't know where you going. Don't be doing that. Like, nigga, go to the," why he asked me why I didn't go to Checkers right here on 11th Ave, right there. But I'm like, sometimes they cooler be out and they beer be warm. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it don't be cold all the way. But I know this store. I done went to this store a lot. The stinky store, I ain't going to stinky store. That way, you know why they call it stinky store? Because you go in there, you stink. You're going to come out, you're going to be stinky. So I don't want to go to the stinky store. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I'm going to go up here. You know what I'm saying? I'll just give me a little quote and get on. Spoil my day, boy. Man, right there to this day, I still got them scars in my head where the fool hit me. You know, yeah. Right. Yep. I got caught. You know what I'm saying? That was my official first time getting caught by a rival set. Yep. Them niggas leaked my shit. I'm talking about, I got a nice little hole right there in my head on the side. Like, y'all said, like, I curl my hair off now. I say, but you can see that. You know what I'm saying? In the front and in the side. Yeah, them boy, he did his thing. Like, man, you know what I'm gonna say? Salute to whoever he was and them other two dudes, because they wasn't standing on no business. Because I wouldn't even be here to tell that story. Appreciate them. Appreciate them not letting me be the pork chop. You know what I'm saying? For real, man. Because they could have grilled me. You know what I'm saying? For real. Man, they wasn't. I guess they just wasn't on that type of time. But they got them a lick in. They got some points for it. So it is what it is. Let me see. Say, oh, she talking about them jokes. She say, "Which I love the true crime show. What's the best way to get rid of a hater without getting in trouble?" The best way to get rid of a hater without getting in trouble. Let me think about that. The best way I would get rid of a hater is I would just ignore them at first, right? Because at this point, then I'm just speaking from who I am today. I can't speak of who I used to be, but I can only speak for who I am today. It would just be my best interest to ignore them, especially if I understand who my opponent is and they being a hater. Let them just hate, because you know what? That means they low vibration thinking. They got low vibration, so they don't know how to channel that stuff. So I shouldn't get sucked into the negativity, because you know we can absorb other people's energy, and it'll consume us and have us doing some other stuff. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's crazy. So I mean, that's all I can say about that. You know what I'm saying? Just ignore them and just move on, because everybody don't want to see you win. Everybody don't want to see you in good spirits. People want to see you, they want to see you down bad. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. People want to see you all the way down bad. And if they can get that and put you in that position, they're gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? Every single chance they get, they're gonna do it. And we shouldn't fall victim to that. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody else saying something. You know what I'm saying? Or feeling some type of way. Uh-oh, hold up. All right, sorry about that. Had a phone call. Hold on, I gotta fix something, y'all. Let me see. I don't know. I told my sister I'm on live. Okay, look, it said, do you fight? Hold up, what's the next question? Hold up. Well, okay, say this was real fun. We had to do another one. Like, yeah, I'm gonna do another one. That's how my lives gonna be like this. He said, did you fight more in prison or in the streets? More in prison. I wasn't fighting in the streets. I ain't finna tell no lie. I did have some fights in the streets. You know what I'm saying? I won some, I lost some. But I'm gonna tell you right now, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying, within the guidelines of the law, I ain't fighting nobody. You know what I'm saying? if your finger ain't stronger than my finger, I don't know what to tell you. I'm gonna beat you up. Sorry. He say drop the ladder. Oh, the ladder posted at the top. I got the ladder pinned, Goob. It's at the top. You probably had to scroll back at the top. I'll drop it for you right quick. No problem. I'm gonna drop that ladder. Somebody might want to hit that ladder. And you know what I'm saying? Somebody might want to hit that ladder, man. He said, Padina D, homeboy running around DC. And he said with a dead body in the trunk. Good God. What the hell? He's saying, yeah, you get on my nerves, say that fake ass. I said the word here. I said, damn, look right. It's like, here, cuz, you know what I'm saying? Cuz, like, nigga come from right say Cali, cuz. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what y'all talking about, cuz. I be in the corners out here, cuz. You know, like, you know what I'm saying? Cali lifestyle, cuz. Yeah, maybe like, damn, this nigga from Cali, like, motherfucker. Be like, say, nigga going down to the store, food, like, yo, nigga just text shit, nigga. We on the text boy shit. Yeah, nigga get crunk. Nigga get back in that country shit. Boy, got a flip-flop. But you know what people tell me? They'll tell me, like, sometimes when I'm talking to you, I see you fluctuating in between both sides in your vocabulary. Like the way you'll get to talking, and sometimes you'll pronunciate things a certain way, or you'll start talking, you'll start getting in that little accent. Then you'll like start talking in that accent for a few seconds, then you'll get back into your Texas accent. You'll get in that deep drawl and that talking. So I said, man, I probably don't even be catching it. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. But yeah, I dropped that ladder, Goob. So yeah, man, this is a Q&A. Okay, I extended it. We got I was going for an hour. We had an hour and 17. I just don't want to hold nobody up. It's Sunday. Everybody got to get ready for work and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? And probably got, a significant other you want to lay up and cuddle up with. You understand me? And stick your finger in her ear and test the waters and all that old type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? He said, sad these hoes don't lose the word, cuz. Yep. It took me a long time to do that. Hey, Mike, say Michael Wright. It took me let me say that. Let me talk about that. It took me a long time to get cuz out of my vocabulary. Like, the only times I might do it, right, and it's not frequent, and I kind of in and out with it, is I'm talking to somebody that lived, you know what I'm saying, that's from the culture. And then if they kind of saying it to me, then I kind of say it, but I more or less say bro or homie, right? I kind of shook that out of my vocabulary. It's like a lot of things I had to shake out my vocabulary because I knew one day I'm gonna get out. I can't keep rocking this dialect. I can't keep staying on this type of level. You know what I'm saying? When I try to articulate, things about myself or who I am, or talk about certain things on a certain level. So I needed to try to I had to try to up the ante on my delivery of how I pronunciate words, how I perform my structures and sentences and all that. I had to leave some of that street stuff alone. What up, dude?
What's up with you?
Oh, chilling.
I just want to come on the fucking platform.
Oh, shit, you ain't said nothing. Man, shit, your platform too. What you mean? It's your platform too. Tell a story.
Yeah, I just want to sit on this motherfucking
Tell a story. Yeah. Tell a story. Tell them a story. Goob got stories, y'all. I'll be talking to her. Goob got some stories. Yeah, tell a story.
Hey,
yeah,
a funny story. Let me think of one.
Yeah,
you caught me off guard. Go and finish your thing. I'll come up with.
No, I'm done. I was just answering that question about dude saying about saying cuz.
What did he say? I didn't see the question because I was coming in.
He was saying that he said it's sad that those, you know what I'm saying? Well, I don't know who he talking about, but he was just saying that they don't lose the word cuz. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we always be talking, and I was just saying that I really don't do it unless I'm talking to somebody that's, from the culture, and they kind of using it. Then it kind of triggered me to start saying it here and there.
Right.
But I basically all the time say it. Like, you got a lot of people, they always saying it. Like, they gotta it's, to me, it's like you trying to prove you trying to prove this what it is with you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know what I said. because I do that like around my family, my kids, my wife, and all that. I don't really use it. You know, if I'm talking to my homies, you know what I'm saying, I'll use it just, it might come out, but it really comes out when I get mad.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When I get angry, it's gonna come out, and you know what I'm saying? I'll get fucked up if he from the other side of the tracks. But if you make me mad, then it's just gonna come out that way. But just normally using it and being out and being around, I won't until I see some like animosity. Say it's a motherfucking, you know, a motherfucker done pulled in front of me and then he woofing. Then it may come the fuck out when I get out this fucking car.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying? But just on a natural basis, it doesn't really come out like that.
Yeah, it don't resonate like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
But I do see a lot of motherfuckers that do it. And you know, especially on this social media shit, man, to make themselves, you know, they want to wait until they in their 40s to be super crippin'. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? But
Yeah. Yeah.
when you was in your teens and your 20s, you wasn't like that. You know what I'm saying? So don't make it like that now.
Hey, you know what? I'm glad you brought that up because that's a good subject, right? So now me and you can so you got a variable to that and I got a variable to that, right? Because you lived in that culture and you lived that lifestyle, and I'm gonna say you've been doing it longer than me. You know what I'm saying? Just because I think that's fair because you grew up out there, so you got the advantage over that part as far as the experience. But I'm gonna say this: we both came through that one particular era together in our youth. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I think that when people didn't really see it, this is just my people. This is just my opinion, people. This is not me saying this is a fact. This is just my opinion from my experiences. When people didn't come through a certain era with this, then you're not going to really be holding on to that like that, because once you really understood what you went through and how you survived it and what it entailed through that time, that was a turbulent decade right there. So that surviving and be this old, because I know you I can't speak for you, but I can say this for me. I didn't even think I'd get this old. I never seen this. I never thought like, 25, 26. I didn't even think that far. I was thinking more or less like 20, 21. That'd be the deadline right there. That was it.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Well, you know,
go
I
ahead.
done told you that story at 19. I got shot 5 times.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying? I had no um, expectations of living this long, being married this long, having this many kids. You know what I'm saying? Um, because it started then.
Right.
And when they got me, it just made me more worse. You know what I'm saying? If I was peddling my way off the porch, because I'll put it this way, I was always in the streets on the sidewalks. Because I grew up in LA, you had to maneuver if you lived in a certain neighborhood and had to go across another neighborhood. You know, that's why I know it's so good, because I caught the bus so much.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you basically indoctrinated in this, if you want to get in it or you don't want to get in. You could live in the neighborhood and never get with that gang. They might just know you and you just be, hey, that's how a lot of sports players got passes. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Like, nigga, don't do this. There's a lot of niggas that had sports career fucked it off for gang banging because they couldn't leave the homies. Where other homies will tell certain niggas, nah, nigga, don't come on this block. Nigga, go practice. Ain't you supposed to be at practice and
Right.
shit like that? So always being in that nature and being from south of Pomona, we all grew up together. So there is no, when it comes to our era, we're all G's in our era, under the hate gang era. If you
Right.
know, everybody knows everybody from the nickname to their government name. You see what I'm saying? I didn't get crazier about that shit until I got hit 5 times.
Right.
And then
Right.
it changed my mentality like, fuck this. I'll
Yeah.
never be caught without it again. Now I'm just off the hooks about it.
Mm-hmm.
And that ended up me losing all my 20s, basically. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And had I not got out, met my wife, started having kids, homie, I'd probably still be in that circle, going through that shit. I still got a lot of homies that's still going through that recidivism of going in and out to this day. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? The only thing you can say to them, like, homie, we 58, 59, 57. That's my era.
Right.
All my
Right.
niggas is that grew up in mine, they 57, 58, 59. That's my era.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We passing on natural shit. Why make it even worse going in and out this shit at this age? You know what I'm saying? So we talk about it on me. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah. I know.
It's
Yeah.
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 It's
We
just
can talk about it. Hey,
it's
he
like
asked. Go ahead.
it,
I'm sorry.
it's like the bullshit that's on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, okay, you saying you old, you saying you grown. You know what I'm saying? But you realize you anywhere from 40 to 60 years old is where the motherfucking most chaos on this internet is coming from. Niggas in that era. We already know what's going on with the 20s and the 30s. Them niggas is showing guns on YouTube and TikTok and all that shit. But for motherfuckers that's between 40 and 60, homie, you grew up in the era where there wasn't none of this. Was you that active getting on the telephone, calling a motherfucker that you knew could be in your neighborhood at any time?
Yeah.
Woofing like that? Nah. But with this social media, it's easy for a motherfucker out of state to call you all about your name. You know what I'm saying?
I think for me, I probably could speak for you on this too. I think for me, the biggest challenge to that is when you in a situation like he asking about, do we think social media make people worse or better? To answer that, it really makes people worse, man, because
Yeah.
what social media does, it numbs you from social interacting. So they say social media, right? So what is media? So when we say social, we socializing, right, in a media aspect. So they putting us in a media type platform to do what? When you think of media, you think of news, you think of reporting, you think of information. So when you put those two together and then you put it in a format where people start to become like, now you got people to be on the internet. It doesn't matter what they own, but they didn't become detectives. They didn't become the police. They do the police job. They do
Right.
all the things that not supposed to be done by a person, even when it comes to like the dating, to parenting, to just basic communication skills. All that is like damn near none and void because we have social media. So what I
Yeah.
was going to say to relate to that was like, I can relate, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, I think Google can relate this to anybody listening or anybody else that's our age. They can relate to this if you actually live this lifestyle. When you was really active, if you was really active, a lot of stuff that you hear people say, even at this age, it's going to offend you. It's going to rub you the wrong way because you know what you had to go through to get here. You know how many friends you done lost. You know how many family members you done lost. You know how much time you done gave away of your life and dedicated to this.
Mm-hmm.
That didn't at the end of the day didn't amount to nothing but a lot of heartache. You know what I'm saying? The disparity between a lot of things, right? And it
Right.
put us in a situation where we was always in survival mode. And when you put the person that's in survival mode and you're constantly blasting them up against the wall, they're gonna come out and they're gonna do detrimental things to survive, and they're gonna do it unconsciously. And it's gonna keep coming to the fact that it gets numb. So when I hear people get online or on social media and they stress about where they from or what they gonna do, this, that, and another, that tells me, you know what I'm saying? Just, I'm just saying, like, me being active, you know what I'm saying? I like, it's levels to this shit. So, like, if you don't hear now talking all that crazy like that, I know
Right.
back then, is that as a teenager in your 20s, you wasn't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because you too comfortable to say all that now. You know what I'm saying? I
Right.
don't
Right.
like I talk about some stuff, but I ain't talking about nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't talk about other gangs, like I really don't. I don't want to talk about like I just told a story a while ago, but I had to say it because it was significant because where I was at in the area. But if it was just me telling my own story, on my upload, I wouldn't have said nothing. I would have just gave the streets up. And people can figure it out from there, or not even say nothing. You figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to offend nobody and rip over open up old wounds, or you know what I'm saying, have people feeling a certain type of way. Because when you get older, you want to respect the people that you did used to be with, because they old now, and we see each other now. We ain't tripping.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So people don't understand this. So I think, social media makes people worse. You know what I'm saying? Overall, man, because I don't know nobody want to be super crip at 30, at 50, and 60 and 70. They trip.
Man, if that's what you want to do, you really ain't got a life.
Nah.
That's real shit. You really don't got a life. Because you can't go that shit, it only worked for certain motherfuckers on that music stage where they can just say it and do all that and still get, you know what I'm saying, shots at some paper. You doing that shit out here in society, talking like you talking on the fucking internet, nigga, you ain't gonna never be working. You know what I'm saying?
Never.
You're never gonna be working. Hey, somebody asked, tell them about the UFO you had in your house.
Oh, okay. Oh, shit. Hey, we're gonna have to tell that next Sunday. That'll be the first story I tell next Sunday, because I got.
Hey, look though, did I tell you, nigga? I was at my homie house, and we sitting outside, smoking a cigar, looking up in the sky. Nigga, I got the video. I think I sent you the video of something twisting in the sky, homie, and it just stopped.
For real?
And it kept moving. We was like, there go a plane. It ain't a plane. What the fuck is that? You know what I'm saying? And my homeboy, maybe a week later, right there in the same spot that we was at, the nigga had called me. Because I tell everybody, I say, when you see it, just say that nigga Goob said that shit, right? He's sitting out smoking a cigar at nighttime. He see an orange orb passing over his fucking head. He like, what the fuck? And it was another nigga sitting out there with him. Both of them. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, Goob, I had an eyewitness. Nigga sitting right next to me. You know what I'm saying? We both seen the shit. And then he said the glow just went out and it turned black. But, not to put UFOs on your platform.
No. Yeah, we talking about everything. We talking about some good stuff. Hey, look, remember I used to tell you when I used to be coming out there, like for some reason, when you in the desert, like out there in Arizona and New Mexico, it's dark as hell out there, bro. You can see a lot of shit in the sky. You can see it, especially like when you right there in that cusp coming like to La Cruces or somewhere right there, well, you can see a lot in the sky. For real.
See, listen, here's where I want to say that we have a difference of opinions, right? Because you say you sent me a video of the rocket hitting the filament, right? So when you say, listen, when you say shit is coming from the sky, you got to make me understand. Are we in a dome? Or are we not in a dome, homie?
We in a dome.
Okay, then how high is the dome?
It's 33,000 feet up.
So how is stuff coming from the sky and coming into the filament?
It's breaking it. It's breaking through.
Oh my God.
Think about this.
That's
watch
good.
This. Hold on, watch it. See, now we finna get interested. Think about this. What is the altitude level that a plane flies at?
Say that again.
What is the altitude level that a plane flies at?
I don't know. 30,000 feet?
30,000 feet.
Okay.
So at an 85-degree angle, if something was to go in an 85-degree angle, it would hit the dome. It would hit the side of the dome at 15,000 feet. Think about this though. Come on, like be for real. Like we got too much information coming out now. Like we got to really think about this. When they tell us about those flights, remember I was telling you, go look that stuff up about them flights. because it didn't make sense. If the earth is round, why would they fly that way? And then when you lay the earth flat on a flat map and make the earth flat, then all the cities that they going to make sense.
But how? Okay.
I mean, hey, think about it. You put a ball in front of you, like okay, look. Hold up, I'm gonna kill my background so we can.
But why isn't scientifically, if we were flat, what is the significance of being 360 degrees?
Okay, so we round, right? We're gonna say this is flat. So if this was say Australia, and let me see. I need something else. Flat. Hold up. I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna use my charger. Okay, if the earth is flat like this, right? And if this was Australia, if this was Australia and we flying to South America would be over here, right? And then you will fly Australia to Europe and then whoop down like whatever, right? Because I'm looking at this in my camera the wrong way. But anyway, you get to guess what I'm saying.
Right.
Okay, so if the earth is round, then that means Australia is up here and South America is where my camera down here. So
it is. That's why they call it the land down under.
Hold up. So if the earth, look, if the map is flat and you looking at it on a flat map, flat out, then that travel path that the plane flies would make sense. But if you make the earth a sphere, it doesn't make sense. It's not going to have the same direction. It's not going to travel in the same direction.
Listen, the only reason that you see it as flat is because they can't make a map in a circle. So they flatten it out so you'll see what it looks like.
What?
Flattened out.
Say that?
Yeah.
Me and you went to school, but we didn't go to school often, but I'm pretty sure when I was at school, I know when I went to home ec, I'm not home ec, I mean to homeroom, and I went to history class, sociology class, or whatever that shit was called.
They had a globe.
They had a globe in there, yeah.
Yeah, that's not what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
What I'm saying is you can get the map into a circle, but what I'm saying, they use the map as a flat invoice instead of trying to look at it in a circular part in 360 degrees. It's easier to lay it out so it's flat.
Okay, so boy, I got a good question. Boy, I'm finna debunk. Now look, we like to have these good debates. This is a good debate.
Go ahead.
Now tell me this. Have you heard of this? Because I know you have. Have you heard somebody sell the globe?
Yeah.
Okay. So me and you gonna talk offline. Go look up the route that they went to sell the globe, and you make that make sense. If we're on a sphere, if I'm in Japan, why come I can't sell the globe leaving out of Japan, right? Going east, which is going to bring me all the way around to west to bring me to the United States to touch California. Why can't I just go in that one little line circle around? Why? Think about this, because when you go look, that's what they're doing. They leaving from one spot and they following the line of the continents and going like that. Nobody actually this is a fact. Nobody actually never left California and went straight out west and went across around the globe. Never. Go look at every one of them in the Guinness Book of World Records. It'll show you they never went across the Pacific. They went down, but they never went straight out into going west, straight out into the ocean and go that way. Why not?
Have you seen the video where if you're on the shore and you see a boat at the beach, right? Mr. Goob, if you had a free trip to outer space, would you go? Yeah.
I'm going.
I'm going
too. You better not leave without me. I want to go.
I'm going.
I'm going too.
Yeah.
We gonna be up there arguing about the earth flat.
You goddamn skip, you nigga. Shit.
Yeah.
I'm going. First motherfucker in there raising my hand. Look.
Yeah.
So if you on the beach and you look at a boat, if the earth was flat, the dimension I played a video on my line. If the earth is flat, the level, if you're looking at the top, whatever they call that, you know, the not the flag, but you know that propels the boat. They open them up.
The
You know,
propeller, the
yeah,
sail,
not the
sails.
sails.
Yeah.
If you look at the sail, the top of the sail, if it was flat, it would stay even. It would just get farther away from you, but it wouldn't. The dimensions would never shrink. If you're looking at it now, the boat is going to go down until you can't see the sail anymore. That's the curvature of the earth. Because if it was flat, like I say, the sail, the top of the sail would stay the same. No matter how far it got out, it could get out 1,000 miles away. You're gonna still see that sail at the same distance the top of the sea.
Okay. This says, look what that say right there. Hold on, put that on big screen. Look what that say right there.
It's roughly a spear because they're not saying
No,
it's
hold up, hold up, hold up.
okay. Go ahead, go ahead.
What is the true shape of the earth? The true shape of the earth is a oblique spheroid. It's almost spherical, but slightly flattened at the poles, bulging at the equator. In other words, it resembles a spear that has been slightly squashed at the top and the bottom. That make the earth flat. That make the earth flat. It ain't
Okay.
flat like a flat surface, but
Yeah,
it's oval flat. It's oval flat.
there's parts of it. The center part is flat
Nah. It's
because if
like,
it's going out,
hold up. Let me see if I can pull an image up. Let me see if we can pull an image up. Well, you know this goose. Here we go. This is what they talking about right there. That right there.
no, that's
No,
not what
listen.
they're talking about.
They listen. It's okay. This one right here. Then you see how it's rounded at the bottom.
Yeah,
This one,
and
yeah.
it's pushed out just a little bit in the center.
Yeah, they said it's like that, but I'm saying the earth is round like this at the bottom and it's little round at the top like that, but it's not round like a ball. So that make it flat. You know how you get a basketball to get out of air?
See,
Okay,
that's
look at
what
this. Okay,
that's
look.
what
Okay, this is what I'm talking about. Now look.
right.
Okay, now if I'm in Australia, can you see my cursor?
Yeah.
Okay, if I'm flying right here from right here, right, and I'm finna fly here, just fuel up and then fly over here. That's a straight line, right? This is Africa, right? And this is look, this is right there. That's Greenland. That's Greenland right there. And then this is I don't know what the fuck that is besides Greenland. But look, just say I'm at the tip of Africa over here. But if I'm over here, look what I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to fly up, right? I'm gonna have to fly up and go in over here to go over here and then go over there. But if I'm over here, I can just fly in a straight line to it. Why? But if you go look at flights, they'll show you like everybody that ever sailed the seas, they say they started over here on this side. They went all the way around like this, went all the way around, and they went up and they went all the way around like this, and then they ended up and come and stop right there in Alaska. They ain't never left California, went this way and end up coming from this side over here and come across. They ain't never done that.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, we finna look it up.
Well, I'm gonna look it up.
No,
I
I'm
can't.
gonna look it up right now.
Oh,
We're gonna look
okay.
it up. Watch this. Shit, you know me, man. I like information.
I get it.
Yeah.
But the flat Earth theory, you got to give me a little more. If do you believe that we in the space station?
I don't know. I'm starting to believe it though.
Okay. If we showing thousands and thousands of pictures of the Earth being spherical or semi-spherical, just a little bit bulging on it, where is the flat Earth part of it? Even though you're saying because it's pushed down a little bit on the top.
Look. Yeah,
Because you're
okay.
saying it, we haven't went around the seas, so you're basically saying that it's flat. Period.
No, I'm just saying no. What I'm saying is look at this route right here. Look at this route they went. hold up. This is look at that route they went. Why'd they go that way?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, does that like, okay, now think about this. If the earth is round, right? If the earth is round, why would we go this way? Why not start way over there where the green at and go east? Because you could just go east and end up over here where the red at. They didn't have to go around Africa and then go up here and then cut through the channel and then go through the Panama Canal and then wherever the hell they went to. But look at these routes right here. Same thing. Look at the route they went.
But what are those routes? Are they saying that's the routes around the world? I don't.
Yeah, they saying these are the routes that people travel to say they sailed around the world. Why are you going that way? Why are you going through these continents when you could go around the other way? Nobody's going the other way. They're all coming from east to west. They're all traveling east to west. See what I'm saying? All these routes are going east to west. Look, why are they going these routes when you could just go the other way? And look, you see where they storing that? You don't never see Japan. Like why we don't see the Pacific? Why we don't see the islands in the Pacific on these maps? You see what I'm saying? They all starting from the other side of Africa.
Right. But did they have some? Only thing I can say, because is it showing Russia and all that too?
No.
Yeah, that's on the other side, right?
Yeah, I know. So why they ain't showing it? Look, why are they just showing these particular routes? Because they're not selling around the world, bro. That's what I'm telling you. See, this is okay. Look at this one. Okay, look at this one. That's Russia up there at the top, right here. This is Russia.
Right.
Right, that's Africa, Europe, all that. Look, and then whatever freaking this is, I don't know what the hell that is. But over this way, it's Japan over here somewhere. This Asia. So Japan somewhere over here. Why they ain't going this way? Because look, okay, now watch this. I'm going to show you something. This how crazy this shit is, bro, that you got to think about this. Now, hold up. This is Alaska, right? Right there. The northern tip of Alaska and the Bering Strait. Why in the hell can I see this right here, Siberia, Russia, from over here? It
But
ain't
look,
nothing but 48 miles.
I know, but you're looking at the map as it's flat. Look
Okay,
at it as it's on the ball, and you'll see that it wraps around. What you're showing is just the flat part of it. That's the whole Earth, right? Show an orb that
there's one right there
that you can spin around. No,
okay. How about this one?
Right.
Look at that route they went. Why they didn't go this way over here? What's wrong? Why they didn't go that way over there?
That's where you have to spin the globe.
No, bro. They went from right here and went down toward Africa. This is South America right here. This is South America. That's Africa right there. They went from up here and came all the way down, right? Looped around and went around Greenland right here, and then came back.
Yeah,
Antarctica.
say, you know what we do?
This Australia right there. That's Australia right there. This is Antarctica. So they looped around Antarctica, then whooped around Southern America, and then came up on the west side of it, all the way up, and came over here, all the way up past the United States, come up to Alaska.
I know.
This is Alaska right there, and this is Russia. So that's where the Bering Strait at, right here. They came through the Bering Strait and then came back into Greenland.
Right.
Why did they go? Why they do that?
There may have been a treaty. I don't know on the other side.
Okay,
what I'm saying
why not go this way? Go straight up and go all the way around and have a line coming from down this way and then come up that way like that. That would have been a full circle. Say, bro, I'm telling you. Listen, I'm gonna say this. They're
even if
lying.
that's flat, why it doesn't have the rest of the continents in it?
Wow, what I'm finna say is they're lying to us. They're telling us the earth is round. They're telling us all this. But if you're telling me you using these routes, and I know goddamn well I got good common sense and I ain't stupid, why would you do that? Why would I go the longest route around like that? And I'm not going somewhere but in a circle. The quickest way to a destination is a straight line. So if there's no water once you leave the United States, there's nothing out there in your way going west. So you should be able, if the Japanese bombed Pearl Harbor in Hawaii,
But
they flew from Hawaii and couldn't go back. That means they flew over
but
8 hours.
those are only some expediters routes. Correct? That's not everybody's route.
Yeah.
They may have been saying back then, I don't know how old that route is for that map, because that could have been before they discovered other places.
No,
They only thought that part was
okay. Here go the old map right there. There go the old map. They saying it's round. All they did was split it in half and lay it flat. That's the old map. Old world map, 1799. I'm still saying, why are they not going? Look at this map. Look at that route they went. Why are y'all doing that when you could have went from here going that way and ended up over here? Go all the way around. Boom. I'm just saying, man, make it make sense. It gotta make sense. They lying to us. They telling us some stuff, but it's not true, bro. And I just like, I'm not saying.
I mean, that's a good.
Look, I'm gonna say this: the Earth may be round, right? I don't believe it's round. The reason why I don't believe it's round, because I done seen this before and I done looked at this stuff and I was curious. So
right.
I'm always wondering, if the Earth is round, why are y'all not going that way? What y'all dodging it for? What's out there?
That's your listen. Okay, I get that. You gonna stay with that topic on it, right?
Yeah.
Because of the travel of boats around the Earth.
Right.
I'm saying there's all the NASA pictures, all the things. If you believe even a little bit that we in space, we're taking all these pictures. Why are they faking the pictures to not tell us we're flat? Because if we're flat, mathematics wouldn't agree to 360 degrees. It would only go with 180 degrees, everything that we would do. Why would we have 360 degrees on flat land? Why would the mathematics of that even?
Because they're going to throw us off. Look at that.
Who ancient technology was saying 360 degrees?
Yeah.
This is 2,000-3,000 years ago. Why are they faking and lying about it?
Because they changed.
Even if you look up.
Can I ask you a question? Watch this. I'm going to tell you why they faking the line about it. And this is going to be simple as hell, right? This going to be simple. 2 times 1 is what?
It's 2.
Okay. So anytime that you multiply something, right?
Right.
It should double, right?
You saying exactly what Terrence Howard said on the 1 times 1.
Now listen what I'm gonna say. I know that, but see, listen, because I studied. Listen, look, watch it. Hold on. Watch it. Hold on. Let me take this down. Let me take this off the big screen. You know why I say that? Because look, I'm gonna show you why I say that. Because I've been studying this book right here for over 18 years. This is a numerology book. This book is a numerology book. You can't go, it don't lie. It ain't nothing in here. It's going to explain everything about the earth and everything. It's going to have all that stuff in here.
I wasn't gonna cut you off.
If you look at the pyramid in this, right? You see how that scheme break down? Like we'll chop it up about it, but all that, bro, I study this. So I study numerology. So if it doesn't, what Terrence Howard was talking about, I already knew because it's in this book. I already knew. But see, you got to think about, like, a lot of people don't know this, right? A lot of people don't know this. They think the numbers start with 1, but it don't. It starts with 0. So then when you think about a woman being pregnant, how many months she pregnant? She pregnant 9. 9 is the number of completion. 0 to 9. So you 9 months. It took you 9 months to develop into, you know what I'm saying, a baby. Then it's gonna from zero, from that 9 months, right? From that 0 to 9, from the time you was conceived to you 9 years old, you in a cycle. You in a whole cycle with the universe. From your next 9 years to you 18, whatever you decide, whatever decisions or circumstances or situations you get put in until you're able to make your own decision at probably right around 18, now you're gonna put yourself on another path for another 9 years till you turn 27. So if everybody think about from the time they was 9 years old to what happened to them today was 18, from 18 to 27, and so forth and so on, you can understand why your life came the way it came. Because it's based on the decisions at the every 9-year mark. Every 9 years, your life changed. Every 9 years. I don't care. You may say, oh no, my life didn't change, it stayed the same because I was still doing it. No, something in your life changed in them 9 years. I don't care if you lost some people, whatever, you got a better job, you moved, you got sick, something happened in them 9 years that didn't happen the years before. It's gonna put you on a different path, mentally, spiritually, emotionally. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna make you follow the universe. You know what I'm saying? So your cycle is your 9-year cycle.
Let me ask you something. When you go with the
Let
universe,
me say this point. Your 9-year cycle is locked into your spirit. So your 9-year cycle is yours and connected to the universe. Can't nobody disturb it. Only you got a choice to make a move on it. That's why when they say you in Christianity, they tell you that what God gave the human being versus everybody else. He gave us the gift of choice, to have a will, to decide which way to go. But see, all that's cloaked up under this, you know what I'm saying, this mathematics, and you know what I'm saying, the numerology, and how, you know what I'm saying, Inakis came and did all the stuff. Like, they tricking us into believing certain stuff, but we, like, you go investigate more, like me and you do, then people will know. They'll start seeing that shit and start waking up to some of this.
Right.
And like, damn, this shit crazy. It don't make sense. If you look at it, it just don't make sense.
So let me ask you this.
Yeah.
When you talk about the universe.
Right.
Numerology, damn.
What's up, Klaus?
What's up with you, Klaus? There's a couple people I seen in there say, what's up?
Yeah, I just see because I was on the other side. I was looking at that. I was messing with that layout.
Dre too much.
What's up, Mike G? Yeah, man. Salute, man.
Lay low.
Yeah. We both say the earth is round because GPS can only work from space. How we know that though? How we know the GPS actually working from space? Because guess what? Okay, watch this. I'm gonna give you some real shit. We go up when you feeling bad one day and you feeling all negative or your body out of sync. Take your shoes off, take your socks off, and go stand in the grass and relax your body, clear your mind, and stand there for 20 minutes and watch what happened to you. Watch what happened to you. How do you know to watch this? If they had GPS, why was we finding our locations when we was kids and they didn't even have GPS? Am I lying, Gold?
Oh yeah.
I was navigating. I was navigating the universe without a GPS.
Hell yeah, because
so how was that happening?
My wife and kids, they can't get how quick I can say which way we going by just looking at the sun. If I know where the sun rose at, it got east, west, north, and south is easy as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
As long as you know it rises in the east, sets in the west, you're gonna always know which your direction is, period, point blank. My question to you was because you speak in numerology and space, right? So do you think those stars that you're looking at, are they flat?
No, they stationary though.
Right, okay. But they're not flat. Do you think that when you see in Mars or you can clearly see the moon, why would we only be the only thing that's flat and everything that's in the sky is 360 degrees?
Okay, now watch this. Okay, I'm gonna answer that with my common sense. If I stood on top of what's that right there by your house, what's that mountain?
Superstition.
That's the tallest one, right?
Yeah.
Okay, if me and you stood on top of it, how far you think you can see?
That's because of the curvature of the earth.
No. How far do you think how many miles? I need miles, feet, like I need a distance.
I think I can see about 60 or 70 miles.
All right. If the constellation, if from the ground, from the earth, right,
Right.
to the I'm saying the dome. I'm gonna use what I think. To the top of the dome is 33,000 feet up. You say you can see 60 feet, right? 60 miles. That's more than 60 miles right there. Going up. So now we're going into the solar system. You're talking about Mars it'll take them, how long it take them in a spaceship? It'll take them 2 years to get over there. So you telling me I can stand on this earth and look out into the space and I can see Mars, Jupiter, and all that. You telling me that shit millions of miles away? Shit, they lying to me. They lying to me. Nigga, if that's the case, I'm gonna sit up here and say this openly. Nigga ought to been executed by now. Nigga, I wouldn't have missed shit.
Why?
You know
what you're seeing is the reflection, just like our sun off the planet. You think how bright is our sun? A star is nothing.
I'm saying
a star is nothing more than the sun.
Okay, but it's look how many miles away it is.
Right. So you telling me, light listen, light it's just like a laser, right? A laser will travel until it stops and hits something. Light is gonna travel as far. When we seeing certain stars and planets, they may be 10 million miles away from us. That light is taking 10, 15 years to get with us. It could be blown out. It still got 10, 15 years of light coming to us.
Hold on, I'm for the fix for you.
Okay.
Well, you know me.
Your boy Mike G want to get in.
I'm for the set. Mike G, catch me next Sunday. This will be an every Sunday thing. I got some stuff to do.
All right,
I put out 30 minutes ago, but we're gonna solve this though. Hold up. Look what that say. Make it make sense to me. Make it make sense to me.
First, it is infinite. You can see for miles and miles on a clear day, up to 3 miles before the horizon due to the curvature of the earth. Yet you can see skyscrapers and farther. And that's what I'm saying. When it's 60 miles, I can see downtown Phoenix, right? Downtown Phoenix is 60 miles from me. I can see them skyscrapers.
Look what this say. Now look how they manipulated this. Look how they just manipulated that answer.
Yeah, there's no maximum distance a human can see. Oh, yeah.
And they need to stop playing.
Yeah.
They need to stop playing, bro.
It's a distance.
Need to stop playing, bro.
It's places out here that I go up that's up in the hills.
3,000 light years, bro. Come on now. Come on now. Like, come on now. You telling me I can see 3,000 light years, but nigga, I can't see.
No, you know what I believe. No, look, what I believe they saying is when you looking at stars and shit in the sky, that shit is at the minimum 3,000 light years away from us, but we can see it with our eyes. That's just my perception of what they.
Neighborhood real salute to the panel.
Salute, man. What's happening?
Salute. All right, I got a question for my brother right here. Look, if the earth is flat, show me the edge. And then if the earth is flat, we know it's lava in the center of the earth doing that magnetic shit to pull the gravity to where we know it's round. So what I want you to produce, show me the edge of the motherfucking earth, north, south, east, or west. Then I want you to show me what's underneath it, what's at the bottom of the flat earth. That's all I wanted to say.
Okay.
If you can't prove that,
hold on.
Let's go.
Let's go. Listen. I've been seeking, trying to find the information. Guess what I know? they won't let you see it. Because have you ever listen, think about this? Just recently, now we're in the age of Aquarius. This is what zodiac sign that we sitting in right now. And each zodiac sign means something. So Aquarius is what? It's you
I,
know what I'm saying,
I
the age of
I'm
knowledge.
on
Okay,
that
listen.
part.
Okay,
That's
hold
the
up. So I'm
spiritual
gonna give it
part.
to you.
That's people.
Nah, but I'm saying it's all in tune with the universe. We're in the universe. So what they doing
Hmm.
is they're not like if we're in a dome, I'm saying we're in a dome, the earth is flat. So how can we go to the edge of the dome? Then they're gonna let you go to the edge of the dome. That's why I showed the routes of the ships of which way they went when they said they went around the world. If you notice, they never went far east and came back from the west side.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
so
So
nobody actually no.
so
Listen, okay, listen. I can't.
you got to think about
No,
Russia.
admit
You got
this.
to think about our allies. You got to
No,
think
no,
about China.
no. Forget
If
all
they
that.
got
No,
all
no,
that,
no, no, no.
no,
Listen,
if they got all that scientific satellites up in the universe sitting out there in outer space, why the fuck is only Americans thinking that our shit flat? They
no, we're
ain't
not the only
Russia,
ones.
China, all the motherfuckers that got the money ain't saying that shit.
Yeah, they are. They just ain't. We
No, they
just don't
not.
know it. Listen, okay, this is what I'm gonna say.
Man.
There's no
All right.
proof.
So
Listen,
if they
hold on,
saying
listen,
it,
hold on,
you
listen,
gotta
hold on.
bring that up for the
Okay, listen,
debate, bro.
listen. I'm finna answer, bro, because we're gonna let me answer. There's no proof that the earth is flat, and there's really no proof that the earth is round. So what you're asking me to search and look for, there's no way I'm going to get that information. I can honestly say that. I've searched that. But I also know that this is a fact, that we know that's a fact, and Google may know more about this than I
But
do.
do you hear what I'm
Hold
saying,
on,
bro?
listen what I'm saying, bro. Hold on. This is how we do it over here. We all gonna talk and we all gonna listen. If you go to Antarctica, there are certain parts of Antarctica you are not allowed to see, but people from other governments from other countries can
So
see
you
it.
think that's the edge?
No, listen what I'm saying, bro. You gotta let me finish. So if we're not allowed as citizens to see certain parts of the earth, how are we going to fully answer these questions and get a full understanding when we're under somebody else's
I'm
dictation?
gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell
Okay,
you why.
now
You
I'm ready to
asked me
talk.
the
Go ahead.
question. Now
Go ahead.
let me tell you why. In Arizona, they got that alien Area 51 or whatever. Nigga, it's the same shit right here in our own motherfucking land. So when you dealing with other countries, they're like, nah,
What do you mean?
You lost me.
Area 51, Area 51 in Arizona.
Okay,
It's
who
Are
about
we
it?
allowed to go see that shit
in
No,
Las
right
Vegas,
here in America?
in Nevada, in
No, it's
Nevada.
in Arizona. It's in
no,
Arizona.
it's not.
It's in Nevada, homie.
Well, whatever.
All
You
right.
know what I'm talking about, though,
Yeah.
right? So that answers that question. Now, at the end of the day, do
Answer
you
what
know?
question, homie? No, cause
Oh
you
Lord.
said the shit straight out wrong, homie, and now you telling us
Mm-mm,
that's the question. Whatever. It's not
mm-mm.
whatever. There's two whole different
No, I
states.
said I answered your question
I didn't
because you
ask a question.
asked me like why you think we can't go to Antarctica and go over there.
No, that's me
I
talking.
just gave you a good example. I said Area 51. We can't do that shit right here.
You can't go to the Grand Canyon.
So what you're saying is
I'm
what
saying,
you're saying
I'm
is
saying is there all the things that we think that's right, they're not right because we don't have the information. If you're not allowed
look.
to access the information, how can we have a real conversation about any of this? All this is based on this is like hold
So
on,
at
listen,
the end
hold
of
up,
the
bro. Listen,
day,
listen, hold on,
we can't have
listen,
a real
hold up,
conversation.
listen,
Because
hold
if you can't prove and have pictures and scholars and military and satellites from military from China and Russia to say this motherfucker flat, until you can prove that, what is you talking about?
Okay, so first, let's start right here. When I'm talking on the live, this is with we out of respect for us, everybody's trying to listen and learn. Let me talk. Like y'all don't talk over me. I ain't gonna talk over you because I clearly want to hear what you got to say, and so we can talk, so we can get an understanding. So I'm gonna answer. I'm answering the question for you. So, man, if you are not allowed to access all the information yourself, and the government has the information, who's right and who's wrong. We can't really have a real conversation right this moment about any of this stuff because
Okay.
we can't access none of the information because we're
Okay.
barred from it.
So,
Hold on, bro.
okay.
Listen, hold on. So
No, I'm
all I'm
talking with you. I'm gonna shut
Okay,
up.
so all I'm saying is for us to have a real dialogue for people that may not know none of this information, we have to put out the information that's available so they can go research because somebody that may be a little more craftier than us with their research game and really don't know that about themselves may stumble up on the rest of the information for us. So that's why I talk in the way I talk, I break it down because I actually don't know. I can only go by what I read, right? And so whatever we
Exactly.
read, so whatever we read or being taught,
Neighborhood
doesn't
real.
mean
I
No,
it's
feel
true.
no,
you.
no,
But
That's
no.
hold
all.
I
on,
gotta
let me
cut.
talk real
No,
quick.
no. I gotta cut in for a second.
Go
There
ahead.
ain't no. Listen, you gonna have to show me proof that the fucking thing is flat. Everything says that the shit is spherical. So
We can't prove it.
come on, we proving it. We proving it from space, nigga.
Where's the proof?
Of that the world is round.
It's
So
round.
Uh, I need the proof that is saying it's flat. You know, listen.
That's what I'm saying. I need to see where it's
hold on.
flat.
Yes,
We got other countries with just as much technology, satellites up in the outer space or whatever, looking down. China, one of them.
there's more
Russia, one
evidence
of
that
them.
is. There's
I
more
swear
evidence
to
that is
God,
spherical.
ain't nobody talking that flat theory shit.
I, yeah,
Show it. Prove it. Prove
Hold
it
on.
to me.
I'm just showing
I want to know: is the
listen,
moon flat?
they
Hell
say
no.
they say we ain't ever went to the moon. How about that?
Oh,
That
hey,
part too.
we've been to the moon. I told you I got it. My wife's cousin's husband works at
Hold on.
NASA. We've been to the moon.
Yeah.
It
Yeah, I
costs.
got a homeboy that's a science. He in the doctor shit. Yeah, the same gravity it take to leave Earth is the same 2000 some point to get on the moon. Yeah, it's gravity on the moon.
Okay, they saying that's what the Earth look like is if it's flat.
Mm. And if it look like that, we have daytime all goddamn day.
Done it don't.
No, if the sun is shining down on that, nigga, it's daytime every day, all day.
It depends on where the sun at. Because if the sun is on the outer
No,
edge
the sun
again,
don't move.
okay, the Earth don't move then.
Right, but if it's
Oh,
flat,
it's a spot. Listen, it's a spot on
look,
this
that
planet.
I'm glad you said that.
They
Go ahead.
they
If it's
they
flat,
move.
nigga, it's
They
sunshine
rotate
all
around
day.
each other. They rotate now around each other, so they do move.
It
The only
don't
thing
matter
that
if they
doesn't.
rotate. If it's flat, the sun is still gonna be at its spot.
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying, this
They
motherfucker round.
I'm just looking it up. I'm just like, I don't have the answer because I ain't never been off the planet, so I don't know. You know what
All
I'm
right,
saying?
look at that picture. Look at that picture.
Right. We're gonna see what they say. They say 7 ways.
Michael Wright, who's a conspiracy theorist? What part?
I mean, you know,
Uh,
everybody gonna have their opinion, but
yeah. I mean,
Oh yeah, for sure.
hey, almost every topic you talk about, man, is almost like nowadays religion and politics. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? Everybody gonna have their opinion, and it's still motherfuckers gonna vote for that dude that got 34 convictions. You know what I'm saying?
yep, I'm
And
voting
walk
for
right the
that
fuck
nigga.
out the motherfucking. He
Yep.
walked right out the fucking courtroom. Nigga, I can't have one or two. And nigga, I'm getting locked the fuck up.
Right.
Being
Right.
a misdemeanor or not. You know what I mean? So, but they still gonna vote for this motherfucker. This motherfucker
I'ma
made
vote for him.
$54 million campaign funding after
You
his,
see that shit too?
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
I
yeah,
see that shit.
yeah. I mean, so
Yeah, it's a Republic and a conservative. Fuck it.
yeah.
Until we get our own motherfucking party, black political party. That's what we got to deal with.
That'll never work.
Yeah,
We
because black folks is trained to bash black folks. That's exactly why.
we gonna bash our own selves. Shit.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
We don't need another motherfucker to do it. We gonna hate on our own motherfucking self.
Right.
Shit.
Drag our own people.
So yeah, that shit wouldn't work. You think of every motherfucking connection thing that black work, it was
Listen to this. What this say right here. Now look what that say. Look at that right there.
Here you go. What it say? Read it.
I just blew it up on the screen.
Read it.
No, I'm just you read it and understand it. I want you to read it for yourself.
No,
If that
you
makes
want to
sense.
let us know. Read it.
No, I'm just saying, how does the earth is ever changing? You see what that said at the bottom? While the earth appears to be round,
Read it.
listen, while the earth appears to be round when viewed from the vantage point of space, it is actually closer to an ellipsoid. However, even an ellipsoid does not adequately describe the earth's unique and ever-changing shape. How does the earth constantly change if it's round? How
Because
does
it's spinning.
No, because I'm gonna say this. The people that win the war get to make the rules.
All right.
Shit.
So
These,
watch this.
this
Every
definition is so vague. Because how you gonna go
but
from
you,
like,
hey, you
hold
do
up,
know you do know that's somebody writing that.
I
That's
know
their
that.
right.
opinion. You know what I'm saying? That's not really the
That's
definition.
their
Their
opinion.
No.
opinion
Okay, but
of
look,
what they saying.
okay, but that's what I'm saying, bro. Look what this saying. Every time, you know what I'm saying? Every time you looking at this stuff, bro, it's gonna tell you something different. So technically, how do we know what it is? They telling us this
Well,
what it is. They telling us,
you got
look,
to
it
understand.
says, look, we know now it's 2013, the universe is flat with only 0.4% margin of error. This suggests that the universe is infinite in its extent. However, since the universe has a fifth definitive age, we can also observe a finite volume of the universe. Come on, man. Like every answer, look what they see from the Earth. They say the from the ISS astronauts can identify rivers snaking through cities, forests, shining city lights and farm fields, and resemble patchwork quilts from high above. Astronauts on the ISS have also reportedly seen deforestation in places where masks are evident from the red soil that spills into the ocean. Like they telling us all this, right? And you could go on YouTube and look at NASA and see this picture right here. Hold up. Damn, my bad. Uh damn, I can't even get it to go back. Anyway, hold up. I gotta go back. There you go. You see that picture right there? I could go to the NASA channel on YouTube right now and see that. And this was supposed to be from a satellite up in space. And look how close that's showing. You could damn near see some stuff on the ground, right? So I'm not saying we don't have no technology to see all of this. I'm not debating that. I'm not saying that's wrong. All I'm saying, bro, at the end of the day, a lot of this don't make no sense for the simple fact that they're telling us stuff that you can't go check out yourself. How can we say that's real? Like think about this. There ain't no civilian that ever went up in the spaceship and went up there and seen it and came back and was able to talk about it clearly about what they seen. They always had to be on the
Yeah,
hush
you don't
about.
listen to the whistleblowers. They're all dead, but they still got shit on YouTube to where
If
they
I wouldn't get struck
family,
for this, if I
man.
would get struck for it, I would pull up that dude
The
that flew on the
motherfuckers that was on that
spaceship.
spaceship said
I'm
a
fine.
lot of shit,
Okay, but I say I would if I
but
wouldn't get
they're
struck
dead
for it,
now.
I would pull up old boy that did the interview before he died. That was on when they say they landed on the moon, right? They
Hmm.
landed on the moon and actually told what happened. That
You think
everybody
that
know
was the
that
only
story,
project?
but I'm just saying he didn't go to the moon.
No, look up whistleblowers on YouTube and then put in NASA. Those are people that was really there. They're all dead.
Yeah, that dude dead too. He was one of the astronauts that
Yeah,
went,
so I believe him because he really went there.
but he said he didn't go there. It was set up.
Mm-mm.
Oh, you know why I believe him? Because we used to look at
Mm-mm.
Flash Gordon. You ever seen Flash Gordon Google?
Yep.
Then we see the nigga had a spaceship flying through the galaxy, and they showed all that. How the fuck was he landing on planets? How was the land of lost landing on planets? It sure looked like that when they landed on the moon.
Oh no, I feel what you saying.
So I mean,
Cause
I'm not saying that I'm
nah, what
right.
you saying is the whistleblower said that shit too.
Yeah,
because
He was like,
they,
we never
they
landed
made
because when we got close to it,
just to tell you, pump, because my uncle worked
you
for
gotta watch it if it's still up there.
my
yeah,
uncle worked for Universal Studios, and I had another one work for Paramount. My uncle that worked for Paramount, he was known as a carpenter, which they made the you can give a picture of your house, they can make your house exactly how it is.
right.
So they can make a stage, and
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
it where it may look like a motherfucker's going on the moon. You can make a stage to make it look like that, right? The
for
thing of it
sure.
is why would NASA spend so much money to fake some shit and keep that lie going for 50 some years rather than just spending the money and going to something that's just right there? So China, Russia, nobody would. We are adventurers and explorers by nature. So a motherfucker
Neighborhood real.
decide,
Yes, sir.
Quick question. Quick question. Do you think America is the only spot that we witness UFOs? You think
No,
China and Russia
I
ain't
got
noticed?
listen. I got videos from Russia, China, Peru,
All right
Afghanistan.
then.
I got all that shit on my channel. I play all of them. They
good,
all
Good
good,
over the
shit.
good.
they all over the fucking earth from me.
Yeah,
I've
Hmm.
been telling motherfuckers since I started my channel that
Hmm.
that's what I believe in. You know what I'm saying? We just
But
have to
what I'm
get on
saying is,
earth
our
and
whistleblowers right here in America that work with NASA, why you think they did? They knew like fuck this. I gotta tell y'all. It's
yeah.
all recorded. I
But
yeah.
see,
fuck
I
with the
agree with that.
whistleblowers.
the thing of it is they are not gonna have to tell us.
The
You know
earth
what I'm saying?
round.
Because everybody is gonna see it sooner or later. I
Right.
can mark my word. Every motherfucker, I always tell motherfuckers on whoever channel I go on, it
Hmm.
don't matter. Just say that crazy ass nigga Goob said that shit when you see him. Because you're gonna eventually see him. A lot of us don't take the time to look up. On an
Facts.
average day,
They
think
lazy.
about how much you look up. How much do you stop?
Right.
Sit outside in a chair and just stare in the sky. Shit could fly
Hmm.
all day long and you'll never fucking see it. It's just like a whole bunch of shit can be
I've been
walking.
doing that shit as a kid.
You'll never see it because you looking straight ahead. And now in these days, a lot of motherfuckers is what they swivel. You know what I'm saying? When you out looking at everything around, but it's straight ahead, it's not up. If motherfuckers started looking up, motherfuckers start seeing a whole lot of shit.
Right.
Hmm.
You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
just saying this. I'm not right. I'm not saying I'm right. I'm just saying what I use common sense. I'm gonna
Right,
just use my common sense. We're looking at a lot of stuff. Like, okay, we could just say, like he said, America's only like, look, everything over here that they established the United States with is stolen.
right,
All the information, how they built the government, how they put the history together, everything they stole from the East. The way they built the military, the way they structured all that stuff. That's why when you look at monuments and stuff like that, it has Greek background to it. It has
Okay.
people
Okay.
right.
So
who are
let me
hold
ask
on,
you this,
listen,
my
hold on.
G.
Okay, hold on. So
Oh,
when
go
we see
ahead.
all that, when we see all of that, they gotta like a lot of people don't understand that the history of the United States, they steal everything
History.
that they got, right? They steal everything they got and, say, and then they claim it as theirs. They
Facts.
altered it and they push violence behind it to set it in stone. So that's why I'm sitting up here using my common sense from
I'ma
history.
fuck your head up real
Okay,
quick.
okay. So using my
Nah,
common sense
keep
from
going
history.
though.
Now I'm for the
Keep
stop.
going.
I'm for the stop. And let you talk. When come using my
Mm.
common sense from history,
Keep
knowing
going.
that they steal everything, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna believe 80% of the stuff they say that's going on with us. I'm gonna believe. I'm gonna believe like
I'ma
less than
fuck your
80%.
head up though.
Go ahead.
All right. So, do you believe you came on a motherfucking ship or a boat? or do you believe that we was already here? That's a question for all black folks.
Oh, you mean was we on this continent?
Yeah, here. The Indians, all that shit.
It
Do
was
you
black people
believe
here
we
first.
was here? All right then. So we
Yeah.
ain't come on no motherfucking slave boat.
No, we didn't come on no
But
boat.
but if you look at that Statue of Liberty, why they built that from France and all them Britain motherfuckers and all the motherfuckers that was prisoners to Europe, they came on motherfucking ships. Do it make sense?
Yeah.
That's common sense. We got pictures. We got proof. We was already motherfucking here. We ain't
Right.
come from no motherfucking boat. So, with that being said, think about it.
Well, some did come by boat. Let's put it that way, because
What? But it
our own
wasn't about
people.
a
Hold
thousand.
on, because then we knocking down what the Zulu tribe did to his they lower gang.
Well, the
You know what I'm
Zulu
saying? Zulu,
tribe,
the Zulu tribe was
they,
the biggest gang in motherfucking Africa,
mm,
right? So when them white folks came over there with all that materialistic shit, what they was doing is because if you a bigger gang, what you doing? You smashing the littler gang. I'm saying it in gang terminology.
Right.
So
neighborhood will,
back in the day,
neighborhood real. I'm send you some shit. I'm send you pictures of these motherfuckers, all them white motherfuckers, like that shit in New York. When gangs really started, they think it had started in L.A. Nah, hell no. That shit was already in New
that
York. Mobs,
analogy, young man.
yeah.
The analogy. Let me, as you young niggas say, let me land, and then you can speak on me because I was in the whole flow of some shit, right? I'm saying when you're saying we didn't come on boats, some of us did because the Zulu tribe was getting rid of their slaves or little motherfuckers for
That's
material,
facts.
giving them to the white folk to bring over here. Yeah, we may have been
Hmm.
over here, but I'm saying that history of niggas coming over on boat, nigga, we were slaves on boats because our own was getting rid of us and sending us over here.
I
You
researched
know,
all that. You talking about
so,
Ghana?
well,
You talking about Ghana? They got a whole tourism over there. You can go to Africa. It was Western Africa.
yeah, but
I researched all that.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So some of us did come over on boats. You know what I'm saying? As slaves, even though some of us may have been here and mingling with the Indians. The Indians is
No,
the
no,
first.
no, no. You do you feel like your family came from boats?
What's that?
Do
I
you
know.
feel like your
Yeah,
family came from
yeah.
boats?
I know the history of my family coming from Louisiana. You know what I'm saying? So I know my whole.
Yeah.
Tap in
So
And
right
I
here.
got a
Hey, let me
French
tap in
last
right here.
name. It's in my
Okay,
blood.
hold up. Hold up.
I'm
Let me tap
telling
in
you.
right here.
The
Hold up, hold up,
French
hold up.
wars.
Hold up.
Let's go.
Let me tap in right
Let's
here.
go.
We're gonna continue next Sunday.
all right, my nigga.
All right. Appreciate everybody tapping in, man. Getting on the panel. We're gonna keep the knowledge next Sunday. Because I
For
gotta
sure.
go, I gotta take care of something.
I'm out of here. I
All
holler.
right. Appreciate you, Mike G. Appreciate everybody in the chat.
Already, my G.
King BJ Solid.
I just
Don't say
came to
way too much.
support.
Yeah, man. And everybody else
I'm gonna
that tapped
talk
in
my
earlier,
shit.
boss and everything. We're gonna continue on next Sunday, man. Shit, don't worry
Yeah,
about
the Earth round, nigga.
it. Yeah. That's what the topic is next week. All
All
right.
right.